Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assumed everyone was here. Alright,
I have a monologue prepared. Alright, I have a monologue.
Okay, yeah, we're live.
Hello, phone. Shut up, Joey. Alright. There was an idea. Harry and Joey know this. There was an idea. Erroneously called Scrappy's Book Club. The idea was to bring together a group of very bored people to see if we could entertain ourselves and others during lockdown. And see if we could do the one thing online fanfic shows rarely did. Actually seek out good fanfiction. Tanner Brown died of embarrassment still believing in that idea. In quality. And now we stand at the opening of the 100th episode of our grand experiment. This is episode 100 of Storytime with Scrappy and Friends. After a 5-month hiatus, I am still Scrappy Fan 92. With me today are Harry, Tanner, Pedriva, Raideran, Joey, and the Ultimate, and Jason playing Kirby 64.
Yes, we're still alive.
Kirby 64.
We're the AB team today, baby!
I'm not dead!
Baby!
I do have one important question.
Yes.
So far, has the experiment been moderately successful?
What?
Yes.
Moderately successful. Okay, cool.
What?
Yes. We have actually been able to...
It was a genuine question.
We've gotten a few videos that actually got into the hundreds of views for one reason or another.
We don't talk about a few of those.
Yo, let's go.
I wonder why.
They were deliberate garbage, weren't they?
No. So,
Okay.
this has been, I frankly didn't think we'd get this far ever. Like, this is by far the... What'd you say, Tanner?
I said, no, I was being completely sincere here for once. I was saying, no, genuinely, I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Honestly, I'm not sure the series would have continued if I didn't get Ped and Raider into this.
We wouldn't have gotten to 100 this soon, at the very least.
Yeah, we were struggling to get people like on board for this for a while.
B team.
Let's go, B team.
Let's go!
Yeah, again, I am still not on board. I don't know how I got here. In fact, I'm legally dead. I'm legally dead. I legally died. And you still sucked me up in a little Ghostbusters vacuum, placed my spirit in a jar, in an apparition-proof jar, and now I'm here. I don't know how you managed to fit a microphone in here, because this is a tiny-ass jar.
You can get really small microphones, dude.
It's man, we're gonna...
There's a figure of Scrappy Doo in this jar, and I don't want to ask questions about it.
Scrappy, I didn't know you know how to do the Mafuba.
The what?
Oh, dang.
The evil containment wave.
Ah, that. So... No, I know what that is, I just didn't know what the Japanese word was.
Sorry, I watched too much of Bridge, so I know more about the Japanese names.
Makan Kosapo.
The worst
Thank you for
part
having
about
that
B
correctly.
team is I lived on B-line when I was in indentured servitude to my last employer.
Yo, so you understand the B team grind! Let's go!
Hey.
So...
The on-site team restaurant was called Team B.
Team B.
It's closed
Oh.
now.
Oh.
You wouldn't
You were
mind
saying,
we
Tanner?
do this shit.
Yeah, I was about to tell a very interesting story about how I used to work night shifts, and that sounds fun. It ain't, because then you just put off then you have no incentive to fix your sleep schedule. You get up at 12, that's your entire day. You go home, and then you want to accomplish more things. You say, I'm going to get some writing done. It's like, no, you are not. You're going to spend half your day setting up your day planner while you've got American Dad on the background.
Good morning,
I miss
USA.
I miss these Tanner rambles.
Yeah, no, eventually something will come out of this. Don't worry.
Mm.
Oh,
Eventually something funny will come out of this. This thinly veiled venting.
Vile.
Veiled. Veiled.
Truly vile.
Those minted?
Bo goes
Yeah,
vintage.
no.
What?
Some,
y'all done?
Yes.
I think
yeah,
so.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, man.
Are we all done? This doesn't count as a tangent. This is pre-tangenting.
Yeah. I don't really have much
So-
to
That's,
say.
that's
so-
just,
Provide. Really, Harry, you have been here for every episode. You're the only person aside from me who can say that. You should have something to say.
I'm just wait. Okay, no, I'm just waiting for this to get the story started. Honestly,
Alright.
I mean, like you pretty much said like what I would say about like I didn't think we'd have like be doing like 100 episodes of this when it was just this was just like an idea we had of like giving C's more content more content, and yeah,
Now it's the only content.
for now.
What was I going to
Not my
say?
monkeys.
But yeah.
that's
Like-
that's a promise that all YouTubers keep. We're gonna start uploading more.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that promise.
I can't
They
really- I
always
can't
live
really
up to it.
I can't really say anything else that wouldn't just be repeating the whole thing, because just a story, a fanfic reading show that doesn't go on about the funny bad stuff for a change, which yeah.
Hey, we
Maybe
can
we could
always
one
read
day.
that. We can always read that one fanfiction that is literally 3 letters long.
What the hell?
Put a pin in that, Joey.
We could always read Demix giving Enzite, just saying. You know.
No, no.
Do you,
I didn't
what's
even
that
need
one?
to listen to that title for 3 seconds to know the entire story.
Demix from Kingdom Hearts?
Yes,
Enzite,
Demix from
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts gets Enzite.
So let me provide an explanation on why we've been gone for so long.
Oh yeah.
Well, yes. So it's been stated that multiple times. Yeah, I wanted to just get things, do something a little special for episode 100, and yeah, I've actually been working on that. It's done. We're going to do the thing today.
Literally
Well,
the entire reason why it took this long.
Yep.
Well,
random
not the only
random
reason.
random.
Gathering some of you is like herding cats.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
trying to get all of us
What a
to
great
today alone was like almost impossible.
There are currently 8 of us in the call right now. We actually technically have 2 additional people. No, actually 3 additional people who you will hear.
3.
They have recorded audio after much cajoling with Ottermelon accepted. Yes, Ottermelon is going to be heard.
Yes.
So everyone, well, not everyone is here, but we have a pretty wide range of Storytime alumni in this episode.
Yes.
It's like
But yeah.
the Friends reunion, but for artists.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Sad.
thank you, Tanner.
Mm-hmm.
Always off to a great start with you.
Yeah.
Tanner, friends.
Oh, fuck off.
Be nice, gentlemen.
We're gonna be killing each other by the end of this.
Episode 100, the grand return and finale.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what-
101, the live-action battle royale.
Yeah, right.
Yo, meet me in
I'm just
Fall
gonna say
Guys.
quickly. I'm just gonna say quickly. I didn't know that Joe Power could do that. This.
Oh.
So, just
So anyway, sorry.
no, it's fine.
Yeah, we
Yes,
haven't,
Jason is here. Just want to make that clear.
yeah, we haven't actually started reading the story yet, so it's fine.
What was I going to say? And yeah, I'm sorry for a lot of things. For Tanner's comment and for a lot of stuff that you will hear in the story, actually.
I'm sorry for existing.
I'm not sorry that you exist, Terry.
I tried.
So, yes, I'm just gonna cut to the chase at this point. For episode 100, I decided I would write another story. Not based off of any pre-existing material. This is not based off of Mario, or Love Live, or Scooby-Doo, or Power Rangers, or Total Drama Island, or My Little Pony, or Batman.
Damn, I wish I was there for those.
No! Silence!
Well, some of them you don't want to.
Absolutely not!
Moving on. It's not based off of any of those intellectual properties. The subject of this episode's story is us.
Oh, nice.
Because what better way to celebrate our eclectic collection of personalities than whatever I made in the dark hours of the night.
Hell yeah, narcissism.
I have finally done what Joey had asked for years. I have made the Seas Brain fanfic.
I swear to God, I was
is
fucking
you.
joking.
Well, it's here now.
I mean,
so
this is
commit
like
to the bit, you know?
This is the perfect opportunity for it. Like, we're not gonna have this again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, not for a long time.
Legitimately, though, how devolved is my character?
We'll
find
We'll
out.
see. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess we
feel
will, but
that would just be, you know, Cro-Magnum. That'd just be a slightly larger drop in integrity than usual. Integrity and intelligence.
Maybe.
we're gonna have this one's gonna be interesting. I say every time I present a story written by me on Storytime, I'm like, this is the worst thing I've done. Is like, this might actually be the worst thing I've done.
Might just straight up be the worst.
Like, you know, fair warning to all those listening and reading. This, yeah, since this is a rather out there story, I loosened up my restrictions a little more. You're gonna hear a bit more crasher language than usual, because I guess I had to be realistic to the people I know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This is not lore accurate.
Oh no, it's very lore accurate. It's just.
Well, I mean, if she made it,
yeah,
less
it wouldn't have
crass.
been otherwise.
Yeah.
It's lore accurate. It is kind of debased, and yes, Pedriva and Raideran, there is canon typical violence.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Violence! Yes!
Oh man.
I love
So
my canon typical violence.
I guess we're just gonna get right into it at this point, because it's not a particularly long story, but who knows how long it'll take with all of us. And
Are we gonna do the story first, or are we gonna do a Maddie's thing?
yes, yes, Maddie's a thing.
Rude.
Yes, after multiple episodes and years of alluding to her, name dropping her, trying to get her to show up on air, our friend from Australia has agreed to just record audio, and she sent it to us, and I sent it to Pedriva because I ain't bothering with that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I have it set up properly, but we'll find out as soon as we start it.
Okay.
Well,
Friend, Australian, pick one.
shut up, Tanner.
I've got good jokes today, guys. I definitely didn't just wake up and am firing off.
Firing blanks right now,
verbal-
man.
Yeah, I'm firing off a verbal Reddit thread. Every joke you've ever heard on Reddit, I will fire out today. Free of
Let's
charge.
go. I love Reddit jokes.
r/whoosh. Let's go.
Okay, so Pedriva, like, her message is basically the first thing that's in the audio package,
Yeah, it's first like what, 34 seconds, right?
give or take.
All right.
So,
Just tell me if you hear it whenever I push play.
all right, you may push play.
Do you hear it?
No.
I heard nothing.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
All right, then I gotta fix something up over here then. Or what if I put it on this?
God, it's an anniversary special, and we are already staying true to form.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what makes it a great anniversary special.
Yeah.
This is
Alright,
what
now-
people want to see.
Yeah. All right, now
We're
I
not trying
gotta
to
check and see if
subvert
this is the
anyone's
one.
expectations. We're just giving the fans what they want.
Did
Alright,
Maddie
push
have
the
a
play
story,
again.
Yeah,
or
wow.
did she just have like a thing?
I think she has a part.
She has some lines. So does Lewis.
Wait,
What do you
has
mean?
Lois ever been on an
Like-
episode?
Did
Lewis
she
is better.
find? No, Scrappy just embedded her spirit into this, and every time we come across a line, we'll collectively hear her voice. What a great joke, Tanner. That wasn't overly wordy or.
No, it's fine.
No. I'd say that joke landed.
It's fine. I'm just trying to hoping the audio works.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just need to find out which channel is the correct one, basically.
Or you could do the screen share thing and play it through there.
That's true. Let's try that. I almost pushed turn on camera.
Staying true to character, Scrappy. I'm being self-critical when no one else will criticize me.
I see.
Let me just change this real quick. Oh, I have two of them open now. What the heck? I'm just looking at my audio stuff. Okay. Can I push play?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
All right. Hopefully we can hear it from here. Who knows? Maybe it just doesn't want.
Hello, Storytime faithful. I couldn't appear in person, but at Scrappy's request, I recorded a short message for you all.
Okay,
I have literally no idea what it is these people do.
I didn't hear anything.
It
What
was
the heck's going
directed
on?
to say something
Okay,
nice
yeah,
about them. But
everyone
people
needs to
running
look
that
at
I'm real
needs to go in
and
Ped's
not a
screen share.
figment of Scrappy's
Yeah, I'm
imagination.
watching it right now.
In fact,
Okay,
I
but
really
is the
love
audience
you.
going to hear it?
Even you,
Yeah,
person
it's coming.
listening
It's
to
gonna
this
come through me.
podcast in 2030.
Ped,
you.
can you like go back to the beginning?
Restart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, is everyone in the screen share now?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Hey.
Hello, Storytime faithful. I couldn't appear in person, but at Scrappy's request, I recorded a short message for you all. I have literally no idea what it is these people do, but was directed to say something nice about them, and to settle a running bet that I'm real, and not a figment of Scrappy's imagination. In fact, I'm realer than all of you, even you, person listening to this podcast in 2030. Thank you, and have a good day.
And that's that.
Amazing.
Yes, and
We're still gonna be here in 2030?
Well, we might not be here, but there's gonna be.
I'd say
people
that's a
who
good
find
estimate.
relics of story time, so you know. No, you see, the war is gonna destroy us in 2029, and the last survivors are gonna find this little hard drive that's just gonna conveniently have only story time on it.
Yeah. Then rebuilding culture is they're gonna rebuild culture based off of Batman, but The Darkest Night.
Oh god.
Night.
You're gonna like
Am I gonna be a
rebuild culture
fucking-
off of Total Drama Equestria.
No, this is a horrible result. We need to stop. We need to cancel the war.
Am I
End
gonna
this
be, am I
war
gonna be like
now.
a mythical minor deity at this point then?
Do we have
I would
any-
barely be in this
once in a
war. I'm
while.
connected to some other religion.
moving on. So,
Yeah.
also, I'm gonna ask that we refrain from dragging on certain
Yeah.
stories during a celebratory episode.
Yeah.
You know, it might happen a couple times though.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Angel Dust.
Pedriva, yeah, you know, but some of my lines are actually out of order, so just be mindful of that.
Yeah, I checked to see the times in which the popped up in the video already.
Okay, thank you. So I think we can begin now, and also, good luck with Lewis's lines as well.
Yeah, they're all split up. I don't know how that's going to affect the little screen share. I hope it just lets it go straight to the next one instead of me having to restart.
We're about to find out, so...
Yeah.
Alright, we're About 20 minutes in. Let's get this started.
Yeah.
This is a story for Storytime episode 100. And the title of this is The Lemoning of Storytime by the coward Scrappy Fan 92. Part 1 of Nulla, Revenge-ish.
That's the best title of anything ever.
Revenge-ish.
Revenge-ish.
Yeah. I like it. I like it.
Oh, that's the sequel
Okay.
to Metal Gear Rising.
Slightly more chilled.
Only a little revenge.
It's Vengeance Light.
Yeah.
Vengeance
It's the beta.
Venge adjacent.
Vengeant.
The story begins now. A cool breeze sailed over the Storytime house, whose denizens were enjoying another day of goofing off in the break room. It had been several months since the last episode of Storytime was recorded, and many of the various cast members were using this time to rest their vocal cords by talking, eating ice cream, and gargling with doornails. As Harry and Radaran were discussing the intricacies of plush animals, Lewis burst in with the wildest announcement.
Guys, Scruffy's passed out.
You
Yeah,
jumped
they're
too
both in one thing. Oh well.
Oh, boy.
I was like, wait, Lewis is here? What?
Lewis
Definitely
said,
doesn't sound like I recorded it at 3 in the morning.
Guys, Lewis said, the faintest hint of a lingering sugar rush leaving his body.
Now I gotta find the middle portion.
Scruffy's passed out.
Alright, we know the drill.
Pedriva said, pulling out a pack of markers.
Do you guys want Moreland Heather, Bordeaux, Rumors, Gooseberry, Wildberry, Chilled Wine, Exotic Eggplant, or Puce? Now I gotta load up Maddie's.
And he died.
I can't tell if this is 30 something seconds in.
Thank you.
Here we go. Give it some time.
I'm feeling dangerous today. Hoist me up.
Maddie said, leaning out of her makeshift pillow fort. Harry was quick to request order.
Settle down, everyone. We need to see what happened.
And then we can draw on his face.
Tanner said.
Is that me?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
The group made its way to the room of Scrappy Fan 92, occupied in perpetuity for longer than anyone would care to admit.
What's he doing in there?
Radaran asked. Pedriva offered his theories.
My guess is, in no particular order, drawing summoning circles, commissioning a theme song, or downing a bottle of Enzyte. They're cutting that down. That's crazy.
Scrappy already says that he and everyone else in this house is a giant dick already, so I think we can rub that last one out.
Tanner
Hey,
said.
yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, no.
Tanner countered. Harry sighed and pushed the door open. The sight he found was not for the faint of heart. Scrappy Fan 92, creator and sole license holder of Storytime with Scrappy and Friends, was hunched over his desk, heaving. Harry approached with light steps, not wanting to startle his friend.
Scrappy, status update?
Eyes red. Hands afflicted with carpal tunnel. Socks and bathrobe unwashed. Joey sniffed the room and sneered.
I was about to say, it smells like something crawled up a hippo's ass and threw up.
Scrappy Fan stared at a laptop running on an overcharged battery. It was supposed to be a simple job. 500 words for the Starcha cosplayer I met online, and I would get paid. The story just won't end!
So you do have a weakness.
Radaran observed. No, Radaran, I have taste. Everyone else in the room waved a hand half-heartedly at the author's assertion, agitating him. Okay, you know what? If my backside wasn't glued to this chair from lack of movement, I'd tell you to kiss it. Harry closed his eyes and exhaled to say the thing that he rarely got to say, but was often said to him.
Scrappy, go to bed.
I need to finish this! It's... Xavier and Ethan were already helping him to his race car bed.
It can be done at a later date. Yes?
Did I miss something?
Hi? Did you die?
It can be done at a... I didn't hear that cut out.
It can be done at a later date.
Thank you. Harry said. Well, the convention's tomorrow. Scrappy fans' protest slowed as he already began drifting off to sleep.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
Kadriva asked.
Is someone gonna break into your room and steal your outline?
11:32 a.m.
What do you mean somebody broke into your room and stole your outline?
Harry said. Scrappy fan sat at his bed, nursing a headache, a scalding cup of tea in one hand. Exactly as I stated it. Somebody broke into my room and stole my outline. Somebody forcibly entered my abode and pilfered my preliminary copy. Someone invaded my quadrant and... Sabletooth was here all along, snatched the thesaurus from Scrappy Fan's other hand and tossed it into a nearby shredder.
Thank you,
Lewis said. Scrappy Fan rubbed his temples with his now free hand. You know what? I can only bring myself to care so much at this point. It doesn't matter. I'm in no condition to retrieve the physical manuscript of my own story, which is why I'm going to force all of you to do it. Scrappy Fan took a long sip of his tea and frowned. Wait, I hate this brand of tea.
We've been drinking it for the last week, and you've brought your hatred for it up every single day.
Joey pointed out. Really? I've been drinking this and pointing out how much I hate it. You'd think I'd find some importance in it. Oh well. Scrappy Fan tossed the remaining tea out the window onto the porch, nearly splashing a Switch playing Jason.
Not Jason.
Scrappy Fan poked his head out the window. Jason, I am so sorry. I know you can't talk right now, so stick out your thumb if you're okay. I said your thumb!
Oh boy, I wonder who he stuck out instead.
You'll never know.
Scrappy Fan turned back to his other compatriots and tried to regain his train of thought. Okay, yeah, Scrappy reached back for his cup of tea before realizing it was empty. Hate my life. Okay, your mission is to gather the titular honorary opus nearing greatness, or thong, as it were. It is rather thin but deceptively heavy, and covered in red satin.
Uh-huh.
Joey said. All of you will have to go to the local writers' convention to procure the thong, which will likely mean having to metaphorically pry it from the dry, crusty hands of those who haven't touched grass in years, lest they lose their meager salaries. They will fight to keep a hold of it.
We're talking about your story and not an actual thong, right?
Harry asked. Scrappy Fan ignored him and continued. They'll fight you for it, and that metaphorical part I mentioned might not be metaphorical. One of them might have it on them at the convention, and you'll have to remove it from their person. I'd recommend using butter.
Holy hell.
Radaran said as Tanner grabbed a sponge to scrub himself. Maddie buried her head into her hands.
Now I gotta go back to the Maddie thing and find where I was at.
Thank you.
Okay, that's the thank you. Almost there. Almost there.
Dangerous today.
Almost there.
How did I get myself involved with all of this?
So how long until all of these get put into a C's Brain soundboard?
I mean, I got all the stuff, you know, just...
Alright. That's your homework. Anyway.
Oh boy.
Be warned, based on the rumors I hear, the thong may mostly be equipped around the waist of the kind of folks who make belated observational humor. Imagine Joss Whedon with a thong writing Deadpool 3, for example.
step on a Lego brick instead?
Tanner asked.
Probably be more entertaining for me.
Scrappy Fan paid no mind to the words of the Storytime cast member who used a washed-out mayonnaise jar to store his My Little Pony merchandise. Instead, he remained deep in thought.
Okay.
Washed out.
You know, I might actually need to join you all at the convention. It's my thong, and I have the right to ask for it back.
I feel like taking it from Joss Whedon would be a crime, though.
Harry said. Not if he lets me, and there are witnesses who see me do so. I'll do it in broad daylight if I have to.
Can we please talk about Tharja again?
Lewis asked.
It's the wrong one. See, I gotta keep going back and forth between these. Why you gotta do this to me like this? Alright, this is like, what, 55 seconds in?
The best
Okay.
of human
Okay, almost. Just trying to get this exact
Humankind.
second. Okay, whatever.
and Falco.
Okay, no, still not yet. No,
Actually,
no. Where
You
is
need
this
to like
thing?
keep track. You need to like write this down somewhere.
Well, no, the issue is that it doesn't show like the amount of time when I'm going through the seek thing. So even though I know or at least I thought I knew the proper time, it was there, but I guess not. Oh no, where'd it go?
You
It's
should have
missing.
marked reminders.
Nope.
do
Nope.
and
Nope. I feel like that's too far.
everything.
Nope.
All of this.
Nope. See, it's
Go
this is the one
for
that
it.
was
It's the
out
last
of
line,
place, and I
Tanner.
can't
No,
find
that was it. That was it.
Right, I didn't hear
I
anything.
think that was it.
No,
the last
looking
one.
for Eutharja.
Yeah, no. I think you like started at the end of the one before Eutharja.
Yeah,
so
that's-
Eutharja would have been the next one.
No, here's the issue. Let me play the next one for you.
Everything I do.
It's the one that's out of order, so I'm trying to find it.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Falco Lombardi.
Right here?
Actually,
Nope, still not yet.
reverse
Ew.
those two.
I'll be real, I
things.
can't tell if this is part of the story or not.
I think it's right here. I think it's right here. I think it's right here. I think it's right here.
Ew. Tharja.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
You
Actually,
cut
that
out her.
sounded like a little
You
puke.
cut out her groan.
Oh.
So whose
Let me
fault
get
is
that
it that Maddie got her lines in the wrong order?
I wrote lines 1, 2, and quote-unquote 4 first. Line 3 was written later because I had to add it in later. So I said that out of order. It's my own fault. Maddie gave pauses so we could arrange it.
If only we just gotten the lines as individual things instead of as one post.
Oh well.
I
What's
mean, I
done,
could've had someone else.
What's done is
If we
done.
got the lines
What's done is done.
cuts, that would have been great.
Yeah.
Please play the line again, Pedrivo.
Ew. Tharja.
Maddie said.
Ew, sweaty writers in thongs.
Harry countered.
Ew. Joss Whedon writing Deadpool. Just me? Okay.
Tanner said. Scrappy Fan, passing his Toad from Mario coffee mug to Sabletooth, began stretching his arms. It's settled. I'm going to the convention. But I'll have to go incognito. Later Van cocked his head to the side.
What the hell?
And if I'm going in disguise, we'll all need to. Scrappy Fan called out to Jason again. Jason, that includes you! Jason waved his right hand dismissively to signal he heard, not knowing that a passing taxi took his hand signal as a traffic signal. The taxi swerved and hit a fire hydrant, releasing a torrent of water that electrified the nearby telephone wires and scared the perching birds off. Agitated, the birds swarmed and attacked Jason.
No.
Damn it, Jar.
There, you
Yeah.
wrote this.
Scrappy Fan blinked and again turned to his indoor friends. Well, that just happened. The author was swiftly acquainted with the floor by a left hook from Tanner.
Get dunked on.
Canon, typical violence. Let's go.
I am proud. I am so proud that I was the first one to attack somebody in this. I am so
Loki shocked it wasn't me.
12:32 p.m. The group made its way to the nearby convention center, located in the middle of a forest. On the path, the merry band entertained itself with the most stimulating of conversation topics.
Man, I just remembered something Freudian. Gumball's mom and girlfriend are voiced by the same person.
Said Pedriva. That doesn't mean anything. The original English voice of Ash Ketchum's mom and girlfriend was the same person too, Scrappy fan said.
Serena was voiced by Veronica Taylor?
Hold on.
Come on.
Pedriva flinched.
Serena wasn't voiced by Veronica Taylor?
That's not a question, that's a statement.
Oh, so it wasn't voiced by Veronica Taylor. For some reason, I read that as a question mark. Serena wasn't voiced by Veronica Taylor. Jeez, I cannot pronounce that properly.
The heck was Serena? I was talking about May!
What?
Scrappy, you gotta let that go.
Raydoran said, never!
Oh, thank goodness we're finally here.
Harry's belabored observation as the group approached came as the group approached the doors of the convention hall in the forest. The group bypassed a long line of fellow convention goers with Scrappy fans' premium tickets and entered. Goodness. First entered a Storytime cast member in a Cat Mario fursuit. A Scrappy Doo's cosplayer entered alongside them and spoke.
Scrappy, I feel like we should have switched costumes.
Said Harry in a Scrappy Doo suit. It is what it is. We're rolling with what we got. Scrappy fan said, scratching his costume face with one paw. More members of Storytime filed, each bedecked in a costume. Tanner wore a Deadpool outfit with a lab coat thrown over it, and an ensemble he called Dr. Doothpool. Maddie was dressed as Amy Rose, Pico Hammer included. Raydoran and Sabletooth were dressed as Toadette and Wario, respectively. Joey opted to go as a regular bartender from the My Work Life as a Prologue to the Apocalypse franchise.
Okay.
What?
Isn't that my autobiography?
Lewis dressed as Shadow the Hedgehog. Pedriva, meanwhile, had fallen asleep when costumes were being picked out, so Harry gave him a costume of Little Nemo.
Nice.
Of course. I fall asleep during one session, and all of a sudden it becomes my entire personality.
Gee golly. I hope these elaborate costumes will be important to our adventure today.
Tanner said. A Shigo cosplayer passed by the group and brushed Tanner's shoulder.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner put up a peace sign and broke off from the group.
Well, folks, it's been real. But that green-clad Amazon is realer. Good luck finding your manifesto!
Scrappy fan extended a big paw to block Tanner's path. You're not going anywhere, and I had the perfect way to keep you in line.
You weren't paying me.
I wasn't giving you money. I'm giving you this. And Scrappy fan brandished a bag of candies. Yeah, I got some candies straight from Regina.
It's pronounced Regina?
Harry said. No, it isn't. Xavier, is it pronounced like that? Xavier, dressed like Pepsi Man, leaned forward from his Mario paint booth and nodded. Regina. Oh my gosh! Tanner took this moment as a distraction to sucker punch Scrappy fan again to fraternize with the Shigo cosplayer.
Look how Tanner just keeps beating the crap out of Scrappy!
Violence! I love it!
Don't keep taking L's.
Violence!
Pedriva shook his head.
If I had a nickel for every time Tanner punched Scrappy today, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Man, I'm wearing the cut. Okay.
I feel like I should punch you for that.
I'm gonna pretend I don't even know. I'm not even gonna ask. Raydoran scanned the convention crowd and winced.
Speaking of twice, why is there a second Scrappy with the outline when our Scrappy is on the ground and another Scrappy who isn't at... What?
What?
Hold on. What?
We got so lost in the sauce for real! I love it!
Why is there a second Scrappy with the outline when our Scrappy is on the ground and another Scrappy who isn't Scrappy is actually Harry?
Oh my god.
Oh. 2 or 3 Scrappies, and none of them can help me write this goddamn novel I hired them for.
Oh, he said. It's our job. Cosplayer. Scrappy fan mumbled from the floor.
That is another Scrappy.
Harry said.
Tell them.
Scrappy fan scrambled to his feet in pursuit of Doppelganger. Harry, Joey, Lewis, Sabletooth, Hedriva, and Radaran following. As for Jason...
Who's saying this?
And...
Oh.
Right. Sorry, I'm trying to find my line.
Before you, Harry, quick question.
Hi, yes.
You want me to do the bad ending? It'll require me to beat the final boss twice, though.
I'm fine with whatever you do. Yeah.
I'll just end it quickly, so I'll just get the. I'll just do it.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to be sure, cause.
Yeah.
You find it yet? Okay,
I can't. Yeah, where is it?
It's sir. Yeah, it's like sir. I don't care if you're cosplaying.
Say that again.
It says, "Sir, I don't care if you're cosplaying."
There's more to that.
Yeah, but like he's gotta find it.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, telling him the beginning portion.
Yeah, no.
In the beginning portion.
The first
Like
couple words.
we just saw the fake. The
Control
fake
F
Scrappy.
answer,
Sorry.
Jason.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. Sir, I don't care if you're cosplaying as Squidward. You have to wear pants on the premises.
An exasperated gopher complained to Jason outside the convention center in the forest. The Storytime crew followed the other Scrappy fan, bobbing and weaving between crowds of convention guests to continue their pursuit. Harry tripped on a stray plastic spear. Left by Common Spider, she waddled in her bandana D costume to get some donuts. And Harry crashed into 2 women cosplaying Sabrina and Erica from Pokemon.
Pretend I said something witty here, because I'm about to pass out now.
Harry slurred. The rest of the group pressed forward, not forgetting the sacrifice of good old what's-his-face. They followed their target to a wider area of the convention hall in the forest. A circular area packed to the gills with guests. All of their friends were there, including Ethan and Cadian, and N the Ultimate, and Ottermelon, and Nova, and Ced, and Brightstar, and Baka, and Batman, and Commissioner Gordon Freeman, Commissioner John Freeman, and Morgan Freeman, and Liam Neeson, and Alfred, and Bane, and the TV, and Mr. Intermission, and Bobby Interlude, and Joey Coffee Break, and Gary, and Geeky Voice Acts, and Jason's mom, and approximately 99 deck officers.
Oh my god!
I just got flashbacks to Raimu fights the bad guys with a dirk in this one. Fuck.
Alright, I don't remember which line this is. I'm going to click 4 and hope that's the correct one.
Worst part is I know where
maze,
the joke
but
came from.
don't.
No, yeah, the callback. I love it.
The crystal maze.
I couldn't hear you, Joey. What did you say?
Worst part is I know where that joke came from. Or at least the core of it.
Can you play Lewis's line again?
Yeah.
It's like the crystal maze, but don't.
Lewis said.
It's like he's here.
Scrappy fan squinted his eyes in the hopes of finding his other self. It's crowded, but we can find our guy. Even if it takes us hours. From behind, an assailant crept slowly, brandishing a rubber chicken. From behind him, Maddie emerged from the shadows and whacked the second Scrappy fan with her hammer. The doppelganger fell like the internet connection on an average recording session of one of Harry's LPs. Tanner broke through the crowd, a folded-up napkin placed in one of his Deadpool pouches.
Alright, guys, I'm here and... Oh, I missed the gratuitous violence.
I didn't. Scrappy Fan, the one not hit with a hammer, said. He grabbed his other self and shook him like a shake weight. Who sent you? You did, the other Scrappy Fan said. What in the fizzity-uck are you talking about? I'm you, Scrappy Fan 92, and you are me. Or will be. This is a prank, right? I wish. The damn Scrappy Fan looked sullen. I'm from the future, and I came here because your story, the one for that cute Naruto cosplayer, has no future.
What do you mean?
Radaran asked. It wasn't working. It was a simple 500-word task. And it became this sprawling, aimless, self-referential, self-loathing, self-congratulatory piece of trash! I couldn't even reach a conclusion. I had to destroy it.
I hadn't noticed.
All for good, sir.
I don't disagree with your motivation.
Once more, Tanner, we kind of talked over you.
Yeah, you fucking did. I don't disagree with your motivation.
Tanner said, getting hit upside the head by a cat Mario paw. I traveled back in time to break into the Storytime house and steal the outline before you wasted any more time on it. It was the only way to keep you all safe.
Harry is literally seeing stars right now because he had to chase you down,
Lewis said. The future Scrappy Fan rolled his eyes. Oh, he'll be fine. You good, Harry?
Oh my god, Scrappy! HD moisture makes me snowy! Jesus Christ!
A voice called out from the crowd. He's fine. I did the easiest thing I could with the tools I had. You all should be thanking me. Kadira scratched his chin and shook his head.
So, let me get this straight. You have access to a time machine, and instead of sending one of your friends into the future to get a finished copy of your story that you could photograph and retype in your present, you travel to our present and steal it from yourself, which means I have to come to a conventional hall in the forest, dressed like the kid from 40 Winks?
Yes, the answer is yes. Maddie swung down her hammer and conked the future Scrappy Fan again. Why are you doing this?
Alright, now it's time for me to find that one again. Here we go. Attempt 1.
All of this.
Okay.
Everything I do is for the betterment of humankind. And Falco Lombardi. Actually, reverse those two things.
Man, get out before you cause a paradox. The present Scrappy Fan said. Fine, fine. His future counterpart tapped his watch and opened a portal, which sucked in one hapless deck officer.
Rip.
He removed the thong and the watch and handed them to his present self. Forcing you to do nothing is too much work. And then he entered the portal as it closed.
Oh, right. I think it's line 6.
Did we win?
Lewis asked. No, because I'm stuck with a story that will apparently never be finished, Scrappy Fan complained. Maybe I should just take this watch and travel into the far future to pick up my final draft.
I would advise against it!
The booming, shrill voice came from everywhere and nowhere. Scrappy Fan and his friends looked around, but it did not seem to originate from anyone at the convention in the forest.
Who said that?
Tanner asked.
The king of class comedy! Communicating from the stand-up club beyond!
Scrappy Fan placed his head to the ground and yelled below as if he were talking to mole people. Gilbert Gottfried, is that you?
I'm above you, you smarmy asshole! You know who is down there in the other place, though? Bob Saget, who ghost wrote the entirety of Tails Gets Trolled on a Dare! I knew it!
Tanner said, fixing his gaze on Lewis.
Hey up, Lewis! You said I was nuts!
Sorry, mate. Fursuit doesn't have pockets to hold money.
Then pull the wallet out of your ass like a real Sonic character. I won the bet! Speaking of pulling stuff out of your ass, do that!
Scrappy Fan raised an eyebrow. Excuse me?
Just write freely and don't overthink everything! It's supposed to be fun!
You do have a point, disembodied voice of Gilbert Gottfried.
Of course I do! Treat creative writing like the hobbyist baking, and you'll never be hungry! And for the love of all that is decent, get better taste in Fire Emblem characters, you degenerate fanfic writer! Oh, and please petition the powers that be to have Disney Plus include House of Mouse. Featuring me in 7 episodes!
Yeah, sure, cool. We good?
Yes! Happy writing!
And Gilbert Gottfried's aura dissipated from the convention hall in the forest.
He has the voice of an angel.
Pedriva observed. An angel on a mission, Scrappy Fan agreed. I think I can finish this. But first, we need to retrieve Harry and Jason and get home. And I don't know how we're gonna get past this giant crowd. Tanner lit up.
I have an idea.
He clambered onto a stage and approached the microphone reserved for a panel guest. Clearing his throat, he spoke into the mic. 6:12 p.m. The fires were finally starting to be contained.
What?
There were no fatalities, but multiple deck officers had... There were no fatalities, but multiple deck officers had fled the scene. Their whereabouts unknown. Scrappy Fan sat on an impromptu medical bench. A blanket wrapped around his charred Cat Mario suit. He'd removed the head of the suit, and his haunted eyes were visible for all the world to see. The man had witnessed unspeakable evil. Common and the Ultimate were handing out emergency donuts and digestive chocolate biscuits to the other convention guests who'd fled after the first round of riots incited by Tanner. Common shook her head at the remaining inferno that burned where the convention center, in the forest, once stood. Never in her life had she seen such fury. Then most of said fury was contained within her co-worker did not help.
Can't believe this is what I've been reduced to. A background player in my own life, and stay right where you are.
Anne pointed an accusing finger at one of the guests who tried leaving.
I have not talked all day, and I'm not letting you randos take away my audience. Pedriva, acknowledge me.
You're acknowledged.
He said, slumped in a lawn chair, holding back a yawn.
You're darn right I am.
And Anne took a bite out of a biscuit.
Wait. What is this?
He read the wrapper and screamed.
Digestive chocolate biscuit? It's a Graham Croxiv? Ugh. I'm gonna take a dump in the woods now. Thanks a lot.
Raideran for his part was less sullen, observing the wreckage with a shrug.
To be honest, this seems about on brand for us.
Pedriva nodded and dozed off alongside Lewis. Tanner, exiting the back of an ambulance after getting pumped with enough drugs to keep him lucid for the trek back home, whistled a casual tune as he approached his friends.
So we're legally off the hook because the convention messengers were stupid enough to leave kerosene lying around for anyone to start a fire in the first place. And we've got a clear path home now. I think we did all right today.
Scrappy fan with the most resigned expression he could muster. Tanner, the rioters you incited burned Jason's mom's car. We had a ride and now we don't.
But we have your outline?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there he goes.
He died.
It had to happen.
there it goes.
It had to happen at least once.
Broke our bones.
Oh,
Hi.
So many people from so
You're
many...
mad.
Well, game, also, I finished the game, so I'm gonna step away to eat.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you just all I heard was yeah, sure.
Then you disappeared.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Now that my client will take it at this point, given a Luigi cosplayer broke her bones. You got so many people from so many walks of life to come to a mutual agreement to attack all of us, and you're just fine with that. And where is Joey? Joey, Harry, and Jason approached the group, covered in debris and dust. The former cleared his throat and coughed up some dust.
Oh, where was I? How about buried underneath 57 kilos of body pillows? Like, they were just goddamn Warden Eternals. Goddamn bodies in Halo. Goddamn 5! You just had to be an abject wanker and let the theater kid go in front of a mic. We're now banned from North and South Korea. How'd you get us on the hit list of Korea twice?
Scrappy, I'm gonna be frank. I think this is a terrible waste of all of our time.
Harry said, dusting the remnants of drywall off of his shoulders. Hey, I didn't come out of this smelling like a rose either. That Sabrina cosplayer kicked me in the face on my way out.
She did give Jason a pair of spare pants, though, so I think it evens out.
The diva said, awakened by Joey's rant. No, it doesn't! Scrappy Fang closed his eyes and exhaled, trying to think of the silver lining. Ugh, we got what we were looking for.
Pain and awkwardness?
Radaran asked. Yes, that's the writing process in a nutshell. But that doesn't mean it can't be fun. The story will be done in about 3 weeks. Right now, I'm going to frickin' Denny's. Y'all want to go to Denny's? Sounds permeated the immediate area. Y'all want to go to Denny's and not have to pay?
Oh,
Everyone nodded. All right, we're going to Denny's. Not because it has any thematic relevance to my life, but because it's the closest thing to us right now. Your hot chocolate better not be trash.
And that's it.
Alright, when's chapter 2?
Free Denny's, let's go! Oh yeah, chapter 2.
Chapter 2 on episode 200.
Yeah, episode 200. We're gonna find out what happens at the Denny's.
Are we even gonna be alive at that point?
Yo, we just gotta pump them out.
Amazing, we got a bot in the chat as well.
Yo, let's go, bot.
Yo!
Ban, 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 yay!
This system is down.
That was an experience.
It's nice reading a fanfic about us for a change.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted an actual rant that could have fit in the story, you could have like messaged me and I could have helped you outright that part. But like,
I could have thought of some funny stuff for me too.
Yeah.
Like how I have arguably worse taste in Fire Emblem characters.
I'd say the worst part about the story is every third line doesn't have someone trying to cut in and then immediately being cut off and told to shut up.
Whereas me laughing and getting cut out halfway through every single time someone speaks.
Yep.
Where's the part where Scrappy just stops talking for no reason?
Yeah.
Also, 57 kilos of body pillows.
Look, I was gonna write a joke about my art.
Scrappy, you never included a scene where I start a sentence and then stop halfway through and apologize.
Who knows? Maybe that happened during the little violence that you incited. You know, that riot. Who knows?
Yeah, I wonder how that riot was started. Hmm.
I like to imagine it happened with the Shigo cosplayer. It was just like,
I love that part.
I'd like to utterly wreck your pussy. I mean, go get some.
I think I was handled pretty well. All I do is say old memes and fall asleep.
I hyperfixate and make vaguely snarky statements. Yeah.
Seems about right.
Yeah, this only took us an hour.
Yeah. It was short enough. We were on the ball, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Scrap, if this were accurate, I would have shown up halfway through the fic and profusely apologized for being late.
You almost did that today.
Yeah. Look, I can only include so many quirks in a short story. Like, this was supposed to be 500 words, as you could probably guess.
I kept on nagging to Scrappy to write this, and like he would like keep telling me that it's just turned into like a behemoth of nonsense.
So if this was supposed to be 500 words, who's the Tharja cosplayer?
Me. Why were we even asking about
No one. It was just...
No. You couldn't have made anything near this level of quality with 500 words. This was destined to snowball, especially with the number of characters. Like, there was no way this was going to be 500 words.
Yeah, almost like a regular show episode.
It could be a regular show episode.
I don't know, maybe it would have ended up a little short for a regular show episode. But then again, if you take out all of the dialogue, you use mise-en-scène instead of the script. I don't know, maybe you could fit this in 15 minutes.
Who's the Tharja cosplayer? No one. It's just a rando. It's a rando.
I see. So Scrappy's going on Twitter for requests.
So, I know we have like some other like messages from people.
I need to open that back up.
I need to use the bathroom, so just do the talk about nonsense while I'm gone.
Oh boy.
Right, so first of all, how fucking dare you make me mention that god-awful piece of shit Halo fucking 5? Absolute garbage, completely discredit that, and 4 for that matter of fact, from the entire timeline. The mobile ones might well not even happened, nobody gives a shit.
There's mobile ones?
There's a couple of mobile games.
Halo Go? Hey Go?
Hey Go!
Hey Go, my ego!
Hey Go, my ego!
Yo, did a Hago cosplay just walk past?
Oh my god, that Hago cosplayer though.
Damn, big green Amazonian with that glow.
Oh man.
But yeah, like, I don't think we can make fun.
Did we get kicked out of both Koreas?
Both Koreas, yeah. That's
like, even North Korea doesn't want us. That's impressive.
The fact that North Korea even found out in the first place, you know.
I feel like that makes us chaotic neutral then if both South and North hate us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. So
just blacklisted from 15 countries.
Hated from the north to the south. Back to the
I don't think we should be that harsh on. I don't think we should be that harsh on Scrappy's taste, considering I'm a Camila enjoyer. Like, at least he likes Tharja.
If war happens and you're biracial, are you just like automatically the centrist? Like,
you know, I've been wondering that.
Got caught in the middle of a race war, what do you have to play for both teams?
Now, here's the thing, right? I'm half black, half white, so I honestly don't feel like I'm on either team.
Okay.
How the fuck did this turn into this?
Conflicting, you know? No, you don't understand, man. I'll have friends will be like, hey, man, aren't you black? Hey, man, aren't you white? And I'm like, what do I do? I'm an Oreo.
You literally chose the worst biscuit.
Joey, get out. Get out.
Like,
right
those fucking those screens from Infamous where it tells you, like, what decision to make.
I just loaded up an Oreo ad.
They're listening. They're listening.
They're listening to us.
So
wait, you guys aren't using ad block?
I'm just scrolling through X, so you know.
So
Just
what was I
get
going
those
to say?
occasional ads.
To provide some semblance of logic to this conversation, I would like to just provide, I guess, a bit of background of what this monstrosity is. So, yes, obviously intended to be a 500-word story, and yes, I'm going to try and do some nuts and bolts talking about this friggin' mess I made. Deal with it. So, 500 words was the intent. That obviously became a victim of mission creep, as everything I do does.
You didn't even have me say your mum. It's just so unrealistic to my character.
What the heck, man? I didn't talk about Enzite remotely enough.
Yeah, why were my sentences finished, Scrappy?
How dare you write us as normal human beings?
I'm gonna be devil's advocate. He did manage to fit in some form of "to be honest" for me.
and where was the part where I literally survived a nuclear bomb? Did that get cut in post?
Joey, you
that was
survived the riots. That's
I did really appreciate that. To be fair, survived the riots. I won the riot.
He is the riot.
Standing, king of the
Damn
hill.
right. I survived the spontaneous battle royale. What do I win? 5 years in prison.
5 years in prison and a victory royale. Okay, to be fair.
I was half considering having Joey just drag Harry and Jason's unconscious bodies.
Fucking Super Saiyan 2 Goku style, pulling him out of, like, the debris and darkness. Just like shirtless, ripped trousers and a cut on my forehead.
And that wasn't even, you didn't even see the riot, you just went to the bathroom that day. So, what was it?
Honestly, yeah. Imagine if I was in the riot, though.
Oh, I just heard the door shut.
Harry, are you back?
No.
He's almost
Give it a
there.
moment.
Alright, I'm back.
He's on his way. Oh, there he is.
Hello. So,
I'm back.
Yeah, you missed something.
Not much.
Yes.
So, 500 words is the
I'll
intent.
give you an invite so I can play on the NES.
Oh, right.
You missed the part where I called out Scrappy for cutting out the part where I survived a literal nuclear bomb.
So, what was I going to say? Harry, no, 500 words is the plan. That obviously did not happen, and it just snowballed. And
I need to update.
There was a minor race war, I think.
Man. Dang miners.
Hang on.
Well, that was. Anyways, that was all just great.
What is it, a public VR chat lobby? Fucking miners.
Moving on.
VR chat
So-
with you.
he told us he's got
It's a crippling addiction. It is frankly crippling.
You just gotta back away sometime, man. Relax, chill, go with the flow.
That's why I
Don't
stopped
go with the
playing
VR
VR chat.
flow, but with the flow itself.
There were. This
What you
story
want
was.
Breathe,
Tanner's still
stop
here?
and smell the flowers.
Yeah. To the
I
left.
don't smell of anything. They're
Take it back
pixels.
now, y'all.
To the right now, y'all.
2 steps this
One
time.
hop this time.
What was this about fucking miners?
Cha-cha.
What?
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 It was never about fucking miners.
I said those dang miners, and he somehow took that some other way.
No, Joey had said those two words in conjunction, but it wasn't in that context.
They weren't
Yeah.
spelt the same. It was
Minor race
spoken in
wars.
dyslexic.
Oh my god.
It was spoken in dyslexic.
Anyway, nothing to worry about, Tanner.
I have
Joey.
all of my lines spelled correctly. That's like so out of character.
I know.
I
I
should
know.
have made you read your own lines, yeah.
Should have made me write them without spell check and like
Yeah.
have them freaking like.
And what are you talking about? He did read his own lines.
No,
Barely.
you'll understand what I'm saying.
Super.
If he made those lines.
Oh, that'd have been something about. And that's why I wasn't allowed to. I'd have stolen the show. And it's
Everyone's a critic. So, like, you all are the most degenerate people. Oh, I'm sorry. Scrappy, you didn't make us psychotic enough. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Scrappy. Where's the part where I go? Where's the part where I start talking about hentai?
Yo!
Where's the part
we
where Ray
we
just in the
shipping
back
Sonic
playing
characters
Xenoblade or
now
something?
again?
Oh god.
19 gigabytes of hentai.
Only.
Yo, we call those foreign
Fucking
imports in these
lightweight.
parts.
No, in these parts, we call those fucking rookie numbers.
Rookie numbers.
I know those
Alright.
working numbers because that's a quote from an animation from like 2006 or something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Anyway.
It's from Ed's World.
Okay, yeah.
19 gigabytes, that's like 5 episodes. That's not even a full season.
Yeah, but think about the timeline. Think about the year. That's a lot.
Anyway.
Back when it was much harder to consume.
Back when your computer had like 128 megabytes of space on it.
So I can't
We
be
done?
I've never saved porn before.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah,
did,
that's
but it was an
what I
accident
said.
that I deleted it immediately. And by immediately, I left it on my phone for 5 years.
I
had a phrase where I had a phase where I hid it all in the game files in the game files of my copy of Five Nights at the Krusty Krab.
We're not discussing this today.
It could be worse. It could be that time I got tech support from a friend and they installed a cracked version of Dream Daddy on my computer.
Hey, that sounds like a net positive to me, okay?
Is it really that bad though?
No, it wasn't Dream Daddy, it was Angels with Scaly Wings. Anyway, don't Google that.
Well, now I have.
All of you need to go see a doctor.
Y'all,
Yeah, I don't
Yo,
think it's gonna help. I
did
think it's
that. Anyway.
Jesus.
y'all
Is it a
need
sequel?
y'all need Jesus.
Jesus has left the server, dude.
what little
Moving on.
Also, I know like
So-
3 Jesus now. And they're not
Moving
Jesus,
on.
they're actually... Okay.
So this story was I had a few ideas. I did outline this sort of. Yeah, I did outline it, but yeah, this was just whatever I felt like. This was actually going to be way more self-referential. Like one of the proposed plots I came up with was, oh, what if like the Storytime Cats went back in time to stop the first episode of Storytime from happening? It's like,
I'll be honest, this was way more fun. This weird Nancy Drew thing you had going on.
Nancy
I
Drew.
had a lot of fun with it.
Future Scrap coming back to the past.
I'm actually going to be serious here.
I get-
Chapter 2 when?
God, maybe.
Yeah, this is what they call their regular show episode because suddenly time travel.
No,
I do one of these like every 50 episodes.
I would have helped you write this, Scrappy. I would have had a lot of fun helping you write this.
You just have to
I'm
watch
actually
the
glad
to
it was
really
a
get some of this
surprise,
down.
and yeah, it wasn't too bad. I'd have said things differently if I wrote them, but like, yeah, he got me.
You got me.
I got a sense of Aspergic ego death with this because I realized, oh wow, just got all my hyperfixation.
Aspergic ego depth. That sounds like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh spell card.
You've fallen for my trap card, Yugi.
Aspergic ego death, my Gokaiba! What does it do? Well, Yugi boy. Wait, that's the wrong character. Who cares at this point?
Talk about Power Rangers.
This card allows me to draw 3 cards.
This allows me to destroy all of your Asperic monsters.
But my deck is entirely made of Aspergic monsters. I know.
What are you going to do now,
for
Yugi?
this battle? I use Monster Reborn. And
Just a random pause.
and
Activate a spell card special service. This allows to give my monsters 50% more time on their tests.
What am I gonna say?
I activate Monster Reborn and summon fucking one of the god cards from your graveyard. I'm tired.
I'm not making fun of people with Asperger's. I have them. I can make the jokes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yo, same.
Same here.
Man, I'm just hoping you're vibing, you know. You guys can do whatever you want.
Well, okay, what was I saying?
Alright, yeah.
Something... Convention, there we go, that was... I mean, aside from just being an easy excuse to get us all gathered and dressed in costumes, I think one of the proposed plot another proposed plot was that, yeah, we would be the convention guests of the convention hall in the forest.
I love how you had to keep specifying.
Why is it in a forest?
Yeah, what? And why was it always specified that it's in the forest?
I love that it was even in the parentheses when I had to speak it. During my line, it was in the parentheses.
It was a running gag we had during Total Drama Equestria. One of the challenges the characters had was in the forest.
Oh, I don't remember this.
Yeah, I don't.
That must have been before my time. That has to have been like the chapter right before we joined.
That story was a fucking disaster.
It was a fever dream.
We should go back to it. I got confused.
I'm constantly
surprised. What?
No, I was gonna say I'm constantly surprised at the kinds of things Scrappy remembers.
You all are.
Honestly, if I ever get written as a character again, more Neptunia jokes, I guess. I don't know.
More Neptunia. Hey, Harry.
Hi. Oh, dude.
Hey, Apple.
When are you gonna play Mark II? I know you have it.
Harry doesn't.
That's why I'm friends with Harry, because he also likes Neptunia.
When he finishes, he'll play Mark II when he finishes the level 1 Kingdom Hearts 2 run.
Oh,
Nice.
If he hasn't abandoned that.
I haven't. I'm just taking a break.
I would like to see.
Honestly,
I would like to experience PlayStation 3 era Neptunia.
Oh yeah, with its crispy 12 FPS. Oh, love it.
Very like fancy-esque. You would see on forum boards like art.
Look, I'm gonna do you a favor and assume those were words.
Yeah,
like okay. In layman's terms, the art style was way more desaturated back then.
Okay, so the fun thing about Mark II, though, is that they use the 3D models for the cutscenes instead of the live 2D that they have in every other game in the series.
No, what's I love the fact that like you've asked me to play it since like
like 2018, bro.
Yeah, when we did the Shadow LP, and now I still haven't played it.
Fucking Shadow LP, that was years ago.
I feel like I'm sitting at high school lunch table and all my friends are talking about Homestuck. I don't know what.
Oh, you want me to start talking about Homestuck? I can talk about Homestuck.
I don't think we need to go into Homestuck.
What is not?
What's even happening?
Homestuck
I can talk about Homestuck.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay, so
I will talk about Halo 5 before I talk about Homestuck.
Before you drag me into the cave, I will say Homestuck 2 is trash!
So anyway, Silverwolf is voiced by the same voice actress as Neptune from the Neptunia series, but she's also voiced by Blonde from the Neptunia series in the Japanese version. Isn't that crazy?
Oh crazy! I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy.
Neptune's English VA, same voice as Gaz from Invader Zim.
You having fun there, Jason?
This game is hard, okay?
Okay, seriously though, wasn't this a story time episode? Actually, that's the point.
We're telling
We
stories.
finished the story, now we just talk about shit now.
Well, I mean, we're not done yet. We got other things to go
Wait, there's
through.
another chapter?
No,
No, there's not another chapter. There's another thing on the itinerary.
Yeah, I've been waiting for Scrappy to be able to like continue this whole thing for a while.
From the cut.
Right, the customer reviews. Sadly, I don't think I can stick around much for that. I really wanted to be here for the main story.
Well, thank you for appearing. Thank you all for appearing, you frickin' degenerates.
Thank you. I will take that title in stride. Thank you, and good night, everybody.
Right, back to harassing people in VR chat for head pats. I mean, what?
Mom, I jumped in a car.
Ayo.
Ayo.
Oh,
You heard me.
Your phantom sense will be your downfall.
That's what you left us on, okay?
His final words.
I already can't even remember the word. Was like, your phantom sense will be your downfall? Is that what he said?
Yes.
Yes.
Why does this kid give you a C?
Oh,
game over?
You weren't here when we were talking about Phantom Sense.
No, I wasn't. Was that while I was in the shower? While I was eating chips?
Yeah, I think so.
Man, those are some good Fritos.
Man. The long and short of it is, when you're in VR, you get Phantom Sense when people touch your avatar.
Oh,
so like when people touch your avatar, you sort of feel it in real life.
That sounds interesting.
If you die in Canada, you die in real life.
It's great because no one in real life will touch me.
Oh, hot! We've got some hot self-deprecating jokes, ladies and gamers.
That's how you know it's high tier comedy.
Yep.
Alright, moving on.
Yo, have you not seen my comedy channel?
Please, moving on.
Do I dare want to ask what everyone's favorite line was?
Oh, I don't know. I just think the whole thing was just brilliant.
I think I'm gonna go with oh god, the thumb joke with Jason was pretty good. I really liked that bit.
I want to know what Jason thought of the story.
Yeah.
Jason, you can unmute if you want.
I am unmuted. I'm focused on the game.
Okay.
That's on brand.
The guy is really hard, okay?
Who doesn't even know we got attacked by a
God
bunch of
damn it!
birds.
Me, I know my buttons. I know this level better than this.
I don't know if Ninja Gaiden was the best thing to play for this.
What did I say,
it's fun.
Kirby?
I mean, I'm having fun playing it.
That was.
What did I? Go on, Tanner.
Making Jason.
Anyways, the story. Wait, was the story done?
Yeah.
It's been done.
Oh.
That shows how focused he was.
I really done that focus.
Yeah, no, I couldn't tell, buddy. I couldn't tell.
Oh well, I'll tell you when I'm done with this level then.
Also, making Jason suck that part of his body out is out of character. Jason isn't interested in sex.
Wait, you don't know that.
What?
Huh?
That shows how uninterested he is. He didn't even hear it.
What?
Tanner, apologize to Jason now, please.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, Jason.
God damn it! I wanna stop.
Nothing I've said has been like funny or made sense, and I apologize.
You all do realize what body part he stuck out, right?
His tongue.
His elbow, obviously.
I mean,
His wiener.
honestly have.
Yeah, his weenus.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, some of us have some pretty nice weenuses. Okay, I don't know if you guys have seen yours, but like mine's pretty nice. I'd show it to people.
It was a middle finger, you friggin' children.
Hey, we're just talking about weenuses. It's not what weenuses.
What's wrong with the weenus?
It rhymes with bum.
Okay.
God damn, it's so bad. What?
I have a scar on my
I
weenus.
assure you, Jason, they're all worse.
Anyway, my favorite part is when I lose my shit after surviving World War
Okay, you know
III.
what? I'm done with this game.
It's my favorite too.
Was it actually?
Dora.
Hey, you know what? Here, you play.
not right now.
Yes.
I would like to point out they are both on the other side of the
Just
planet.
press A and B. Good head start, though.
Okay. So, Pedriva, can you play Lewis's message?
Yeah, let me just open up the thingamadoodad again.
Pew, pew.
Yeah, that thing.
Pew,
Get
pew.
the like directional off of me.
Yeah, Dad. Yeah.
You did that on purpose.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't play a game while I'm doing this.
All right, fine. Never mind.
How do I get the? Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Go to-
shit.
Just tell me whenever.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get the control back to Jason. Yeah. All right.
Wait, play the message now, Pedriva.
Oh, hold on, I'm not in the thing yet.
Yeah, we gotta wait for him.
Okay, is everyone? We need Ray. Yeah, Rado. Is everyone? Tano.
Yeah.
I honestly thought you guys were just having a normal conversation. That's how that story felt.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, do you have anything to say about the story, Jason?
What were you?
Yeah, like I said, it sounded like you were just having a normal conversation.
Yeah, honestly, that was probably some of the best reading flow we've had in Storytime.
Yeah, because we're just playing ourselves. Like, I
no,
can't believe, Scrappy, I can't believe you actually put, like, a HD snow joke in this.
I can't.
That was really good. That was really good. By the way, first time listeners, what'd you think of all those jokes? You understood them, right?
Right? Right?
I feel like they understand the Enzai thing. I'm pretty sure I said that right at the beginning.
No, a first-time listener.
Alright, are we gonna play the thing now?
Yeah.
Everyone shut up. The Rise of Skywalker story time.
Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
know what it is.
Alright, let's play this thing. I'm gonna do that now.
Hello from England. This is Lewis, here after last appearing in 2021. Holy hell, has it been that long? I'm here to congratulate the cast of Storytime sincerely from the bottom of my heart, and not from a pre-written statement that was forced upon me by the showrunner of these series. Also, Redrun owes me 40 quid for something. Zero Raymond 4!
Okay.
Wait, I owe him something?
Apparently. 43 or something.
I don't even know what a quid is.
I think it's about time to find out.
Yeah, it's just a pound. Yeah. Yeah, that's what like we like a lot. Like we tend to say stuff like, "Oh, this thing is like worth 40 quid," or something. Yeah. It's just a British slang.
Just a funny word.
Let's say it's about $5.
It was mentioned. 40 quid was mentioned like.
Anyway.
I gotta say, I am very partial now to sod and bullocks. Those are the two best. Those are the two best ones.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean like sawed off?
Yes.
Oh, you mean bollocks, not bullocks.
Bullocks, yeah.
Sandra Bullock?
Sandra Bullock.
So, what was I going to say? Dang, I lost whatever. If I had train of thought, it's been lost. So Lewis spoke. Oh yeah, right around the 40 quid comment comes from episode 79. I could be lying. I could be telling the truth. You'll have to watch the episode to find out.
God damn it! He's making me give him ad revenue, guys. Don't let him do this to me.
Revenue. Hey, bro, just turn off the ads. You know, just turn on the ad block.
We don't have ads on C's Brain.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's the best joke made in this entire series. I quit. I'm never gonna be able to say anything funnier than that. Fuck off. I'm gonna fuck off now.
Well, I appreciate the compliment.
Can't believe you just kicked Tanner off of C's Brain like that. He's never gonna come back from this.
I didn't know I had it in me.
Yeah, come on, man.
You
gotta chill.
Okay, so we're like over an hour in now, so this is still short by our standards.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Wow.
We're only on
Usually,
the standards of this one.
Usually we'd still be like reading a story.
Yeah. But this is kind of a vibe, don't you think?
Well, I'm at least 5 minutes to finish Kirby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, who will go on self-deprecating rant, make esoteric comic book references?
I mean, I can, but I'm not too good at the comic book references.
All I heard was SATs, and now I'm scared.
SAT.
Yeah. Bro. Oh god.
So we good? We're all good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm just waiting.
I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see until my other friends is like ready for the fit we had planned.
I've got a bad sleep schedule now. I've been going to sleep with the trace of a Parkinson's victim filling out a Scantron. So
I have no idea what that means.
You don't know what Parkinson's is?
The whole
No, I know
thing you
that
just said.
Wow, okay, we don't need to go into this, by the way.
Yeah.
No, everything I've said is whiff tonight because I'm at that hour where I just have no confidence in anything I say. because I haven't proper sleep. So that's why I'm funny, guys. There's a canon explanation. It's that's it. That's the explanation.
Canon typical violence.
As Harry and Joe then proceeded to grab him by his shoulders and carry him to his race car bed.
That was
such a good line.
I love that little implication. I just love that. I love that it's not too focused on. It's just like, oh, Scrappy's a man-child, and then
he just has a race car bed.
Yeah, and the fact nobody remarks on it, it's really good. That's a really good bit.
Just so casual, so natural.
Honestly, it just sounds like something that's right. It just feels right, you know.
Yeah.
My actual bed doesn't even have a frame right now. Like, that needs to be dealt with.
Dang.
My roommate doesn't even have a
floor bed.
My roommate doesn't even have a bed, and you're complaining.
I sleep on a couch.
Oh.
Well, man, forget me then.
My roommate could sleep on the fucking sofa, but chooses to sleep on the fucking floor.
Honestly, good for them.
It doesn't even have a futon. It's just a couch.
No, seriously, my roommate just like hard concrete. That's it.
Though you got that, like, just if you're like just are having a bad sleep week, a couch doesn't become a punishment. That's just a retreat. You just temporarily make that your new bed for a week.
I mean,
3 months anyway.
Anyways, moving on.
I would sometimes go on the couch if my room was too dusty and I was having trouble breathing, but that's for another time. So, alright, we've played 2 of the messages, we've read the story, we did my overwrought introduction. I believe what was next on the itinerary was to, since we're probably going to segue into just a lot of self-congratulatory nonsense and then the customer reviews.
I mean, honestly, I am the best, aren't I?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Damn!
You know what?
Did the Destruction 100.
That was amazing put down. Congrats,
Sorry, what was Sassy Scrappy has been unleashed.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, I guess that's as good of a segue as any. This series, all 100 episodes, has just been my slow gestating villain arc.
Yep.
So congratulations, everyone.
Joker arc, holy shit!
He was so much nicer 4 years ago.
See, he met B Team.
You were nicer.
Let's go.
I still haven't played Rayman 2.
Oh.
I still haven't played Rayman.
If we don't get him some help,
Rayman DS doesn't count.
If we don't get him some help now, we'll start saying "damn it" instead of "darn it."
Absolutely not.
We already spoke about the anime where Rayman does the thing and says something while doing something with someone.
I can't believe that's real.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Believe it.
No.
So, should we move on to
Y'all
the next
used
thing
up your tangents. You're good.
What do you mean we've used up our tangents?
I feel like we used
very
them up.
good boys.
I feel like we've used them up a long time ago at this point.
I don't know, we got
When I
this
started-
pretty fast.
When I started this series, it was with the intent to showcase higher quality written fiction, and I believe I have accomplished that goal. Why this 100th episode of Story Time? Yes, it is acknowledged. Thank you. So, I've been happy to do this. Would definitely like to try something a little more academic with this show, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Oh shit, that wasn't a joke.
No, that wasn't a joke. The point was that we were actually supposed to find good fanfic, try to discuss it maybe mid-break or mid-episode. Try and discuss Steam with my, base level community college knowledge and go from there.
Yo, gang. Same here.
I legitimately have a degree in media.
Yeah. And you know how I know that, Joey?
Yeah.
You told me. A lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
You tell everyone here a lot.
I've seen over 600 anime. I think I'm pretty much a master's degree in media.
No.
Yeah.
I can say Sword Art Online is bad. Does that count?
No.
We have a podcast for that, so go there.
I can't remember the name.
Really? When's that starting? I'd like to know.
Exclusively hating on SAO, huh?
I can remember the name of 2 entire dad writers.
You guys want to get together and talk about SAO? I'm more than happy to do that.
I am not.
I thought Kirito looked pretty attractive in the Gun Girl arc, not gonna lie, you know.
Moving on.
Hey guys, is SAO bad? I've never heard any opinions on it before.
Oh my god, moving on, please.
It just gets better and better the more you watch, man. You just gotta stand, yeah.
Actually, the more you watch it, it gets worse.
Watch Elfine.
It's amazing how that happens.
Tanner, watch Elfine and nothing else.
I'm gonna bring up some very. Let's just bring up a relevant topic. Did you guys hear that new Velma show is kind of not good?
Oh my god, that's not
like
relevant. That's
like-
not relevant.
That's got to be over a year out of vogue. Like, wow.
And I'm gonna leave now.
Guys, I think that the Big Bang Theory is a little overrated.
Oh, did you guys know the Young Sheldon's ending?
I actually, well,
I haven't seen Young Sheldon yet, actually. I need to watch
Sorry.
that.
I'm watching Big Bang Theory.
I legitimately watched it 3 times. I enjoyed the show.
If you guys need me for anything, have Harry message me.
All right.
Okay. Have a good night, Jason. Thank you for your time.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little critical of the U.S. Police Department.
What the hell is this?
We are not getting into that. We are not getting into that.
You can tell who the Americans are based on the reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was perfect.
I mean, I didn't react at all.
Reaction.
I mean, I didn't react at all, so maybe I'm just immune to Tanner at this point.
Deafening, Scrappy.
I don't know. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was pretty good.
It is.
I've only
That
seen
is
that
true.
one scene.
What was I going to talk about? You all are a whole mood. Okay. So I guess we're here. We made it. Like I didn't really have much else of a schedule plan because this is the fact that we made it is the accomplishment.
We made it. Kinda. It took a little bit of help along the way, you know. A few of us didn't actually, show up the entire time.
Same.
I mean,
I
no
sure
one
missed, like,
aside
70
from
hours.
myself and Harry showed up the entire time.
Yeah. So it should just be you two shaking each other's hands. This
Look,
is when
I
you shake hands.
tried, okay.
You cried? Why?
Cried.
He cried, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but that's different reasons. That's nothing to
Wah,
do with
wah.
you. You're not that special.
Wah, you cry.
Anyway.
Like when we started, now this might shock you. This might I'm gonna be honest here. This might legitimately shock some of you, but we actually sounded way worse than we do now. Like, and I mean that in an audio sense. Like my audio was just
impressive.
Like, you mean like default laptop mic?
I still use default laptop mic, but it was somehow worse.
Maybe
somehow worse.
Maybe the real story time was the audio tests we did along the way.
Oh yeah.
We never did audio tests. That's the thing.
Yo, shout outs to my 2020 era where I was using the PlayStation 3 headset with one earpiece. That was the time.
I'm kind of just waiting for us to move on to whatever Scrappy was gonna do next.
I'm actually trying.
360 Connect microphones.
Intentionally.
I'm trying to actually like talk about just the general experience of it all.
Yes. Everybody stop interrupting him, said Tanner Brown.
Ow.
It's been a journey. Like I will not deny that. And yeah, we have learned some very odd things about each other and ourselves. Like I will always remember year one, seeing Tanner go from taking this ironically to actually enjoying himself.
Question mark?
That was
easy.
Like that was year one was Tanner's arc to improving himself. I think he, coincidentally or not, I think he got himself on a better path during year one. So I think that's it was nice to kind of witness that in real time.
Don't lob accusations at me without evidence.
I mean, I had the year one episode. You actually said so I have evidence.
Well, you can take any statement out of context, guys. I'm still racist. Just please believe me. What does it take to be? What does it take for someone to be thought of as racist on the internet these days? Jesus.
One second. I need to get the racism bell.
Just be racist.
Yeah. You don't even gotta be racist sometimes, man.
Moving on. Only you people can make this a freaking thing.
Do you mean that in a
normal?
Do you mean that in a nice way or shut the fuck up way?
I think it's.
I think I know which one.
I think it's the latter.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Yeah. Let's go.
Tanner, you have brought inordinate amounts of spirit and energy to this, and you never phoned a job in despite always complaining that you phoned it in, so I thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Harrison, you have been the literal backbone of this show and often this channel. You were game for anything at almost any hour. No, none of you take that out of context. Shut up. So, I thank you for that.
I try.
You know what,
Joey, you were here in episode 1 and didn't do anything. I thank you for that.
Look, I didn't have a part in episode 1.
But you were always there despite me never giving you anything, so thank you for that.
Yeah. To be fair, in the beginning, I literally just wanted to be there for quality assurance and so that I could listen to you guys just reading while I did random shit.
Quality assurance, man, you failed. You failed.
No. What you don't understand is I assured that the quality was low enough so that if I did ever show up, I could fit in fine.
Fair enough. And you are no longer here, but you have meshed in with us with gusto in your brief tenure, so thank you. And we hope to see more of you in later episodes. Jason is gone, but he is always reliable for whatever we need him for. To my various guest voices... He's gone. Jason's gone.
He died.
So, to my various guest voices, Maddie, Lewis, and Geeky Voice Acts, the ones who had to do their stuff remotely. Thank you.
Lewis in at this point.
Geeky Voice Acts is the epitome of consummate professionalism, and it was a pleasure to work with her, and I hope to have her talents on this show again in the near future. Nova, wherever he is, he was valued on this show, and I hope he's doing all right. Ethan, who had the good sense to leave early, thank you for being there for the few episodes you were there. And to Radar and Pedriva, the B team.
B team.
B team.
Let's go. B team.
B team.
B team.
Yes. You have definitely brought new energy to this show because I was definitely struggling for a while. So I thank you for your presence.
Yeah. We brought you that B team energy.
That BTE.
That BTE.
I thank those who read. Pardon me. I thank those who read. I thank those who followed along anonymously. I thank those who commented and forwarded stories. Yes, Gary, we do acknowledge your contributions. Whatever we think of Teledrama Equestria, we appreciate that you cared enough to actually send something to us. And that person who sent a Phineas and Ferb story way back in 2020, we thank you as well, and I'm sorry that I forget your name.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I'm sorry.
We thank the many authors who wrote all the stuff, who made the effort to contribute to fiction, basically. That's what the show was about. We wanted to shine a spotlight on those who were willing to go deep into a pre-established world and offer their own take on something. We thank the vanilla fanfic writers, and we thank those who went for more, what's the word, esoteric interpretations. For example, Ottermelon.
Yes.
You're the only author outside of my General C's brain circle to actually appear on air, so we thank you for that. And we have a message from him, if Pedro can get it.
All right, here we go.
This is the only message I've heard beforehand, so...
All right, shall I press play?
Yes, please.
Hey, happy 100th episode of Storytime from Ottermelon. I think you all have a really cool thing going, and here's to 100 more episodes of fun shenanigans, whatever you want to call it. As for me, I'm really honored that my story was a part of those first 100 episodes. Listening to you all read the story, talk about it, and invite me on the show later were some of the coolest things that have ever come out of me writing fanfiction. I've met some pretty cool people as a result of writing fanfic, and that experience is definitely up there with the best of them. So that means I probably owe it to all of you to finish that damn story. The good news is I've done some pretty extensive research for Till We Make Our Ascent as of late, along with some other fics that I'm currently working on. You can see the attached picture if you want to know what that research is. If and when I finally post the last 2 chapters, I think it'll serve me pretty well. Anyway, thanks for the awesome experience and for spotlighting great fan works for 100 episodes and counting. Cheers from Japan.
Okay.
Nice.
Neat.
And to provide a status update to Ottermelon, he is currently teaching language classes in Japan.
Wow.
That is
Nice.
Dream.
I was wondering, like, it doesn't sound Japanese.
Yeah.
Love Live fic writer to actual Japanese teacher.
Yeah.
Yo,
I don't think it's that surprising.
That's a success story, though.
Yeah.
That is.
He's trying to be there when Muse and Aqua actually show up.
He actually sent an image that he wanted us to put on air. I'm not sure if we can get it up, though.
If you, like, send the image to me, I can put it in the stream.
We better get the first Storytime instance of Thug posting. Let's go.
So yeah, Harry had mentioned this weeks ago now, and yeah, he seemed. I sent the message to him early, just so we have it on record.
Right.
And yeah, Harry had said something along the lines of, well, Harry just seemed satisfied in a sense. Like he said something along the lines of like, this is that Armel's message, which is kind of what he kind of appreciated about Storytime. Like that's.
Yeah, I think I remember saying something about how this message like made me like realize, I guess, like why we started doing this series in the first place. And it's good to get the remember that sometimes.
I think without the original meaning and what I thought it was after forgetting the original purpose, which is still a positive, what I had it led to was it was just us guys getting together and reading some fan fiction and just being buds. And yes, I know that it sounds like a very long-winded way of saying it was the friends we made along the way, but it did actually turn into that shit.
That's one way of putting it.
But I put it better the first time before I realized after I said it that I said something very cheesy.
Thank you, Joey. Like unironically, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so it seems that we were actually able to, I don't know, touch a nerve with someone. I didn't expect that to happen, let alone in year 1.
Oh no, Ottermelon's a very talented dude, so he deserves it.
Yes, Ottermelon sent me an image.
I think I did have some lines in his fanfic. Is that correct, or am I misremembering that?
You probably did at one point.
Alright, I put the image in the stream now.
Yes, Ottermelon is at the shrine that the Love Live characters went to in the
Yeah.
universe.
Sick.
Like, living a dream.
Yeah.
Well, where Nozomi at, though? Where's Saint Snow? They should be doing backflips over there.
Yeah, right?
I do a backflip, but I just eat shit.
Yeah, you did a backflip when you said played Sonic Free Riders and you broke your back.
Nearly.
Nearly. Very important phrase.
I was also a lot thinner then.
Oh, like, excuse me.
And it was also jumping off the side of a sofa at the same time, so I already had height as well, to my advantage.
Like, what was I going to say? Yeah, it might sound schmaltzy to some, but yeah, getting an actual message from Watermelon was sobering. It was just nice to hear from him, and yeah, nice that we were able to establish some kind of a report. Is that the word? Report. RAPPORT. Like, I speak the English good, folks. Always have.
Do any of us really speak English?
Yeah. Well, he viles his ability to speak it badly. His inability to speak it well. Wow, great example there. Good joke.
I have no idea what you said.
I appreciate
Really power your
I think that was the joke.
I think that was a perfect example. Yeah.
I appreciate the call back to something that the audience couldn't actually hear. That's Tanner. Thank you.
Yeah. Nope.
So, what was I going to say? Like, just, I'm happy that seems to be doing well, and still is writing. I mean, obviously a lot busier now, but he's still writing. I'm also, what was I going to say? I'm just glad that he valued what we did. A bunch of guys reading some fanfic at varying hours of the night.
Hello?
I'm
Is
here.
it me you're looking for? Sorry.
I can see it in your eyes.
Might want to watch out before we get DMCA'd for being too good.
Too good, sorry.
I did that to Harry once.
You did, yes.
So,
Do it again.
I guess over 100 episodes, I guess is your personal enlightening moment, if you got any, from story time?
I'm not sure.
I'm
thinking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's gonna go first?
We gotta think.
If you don't go first, I pick first.
Uh-oh.
Between story time with Scrappy and a stupid, more modern episode of The Simpsons, it got me to want to write a book. And I'm still writing that fucking book.
I mean, if I can say anything, I know I've said this countless times at this point, but I mean, story times at the very least made me want to like actually start writing my own things, and I haven't done that yet, but still been something I want to try, and yeah, I don't know.
Time like the present.
I don't really have much to say. In my case, it's more so just like, this is the only time I actually really talk that much throughout the day is whenever we do story time. I'm dead silent for the rest of the day.
Oh.
So I see these as like a good excuse to talk.
I don't really talk that much outside of VCs. They don't usually need to.
Yeah, you see, I don't even join most VCs. I just stare. I'm like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
It helped me start drinking again.
Oh. I'm sorry for your loss.
No, I mean, did anyone else want to go?
I mean, if I could, I guess the other thing that I've enjoyed about Storytime is just, I just enjoy, sharing, like, fanfics that I've read with all of you guys, and just, you know, going for... I don't know, I just like sharing these things, because I don't really get to talk about this kind of stuff with anyone else. Like before this show, is like this has always been something I've just kind of kept to myself. So it's kind of nice to share this kind of thing.
It's liberating.
Yeah, it's nice to just have someone to talk about it with.
Yeah. Even if you make Raider and I read Toho stuff all the time.
I'm more than willing to read Toho stuff. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes I just want to be a dude, you know?
Yeah. Again, I also just, again, I just like having a show, like a fanfic reading show on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. That's not just, oh look how, let's joke about how bad this is. I think that has a place as well, but it's like really oversaturated at this point. So it's like, I want something different. Like I wanted to showcase actually good written fics, because that's just not something you see a lot.
Anyone can read a bad fic, laugh about it, and get 1,000 views.
Exactly.
That's why.
But us genuinely looking through the filth and finding something of quality to put out there for audiences. We're not audiobook quality or standard, obviously.
No.
You're not.
We're also never going to be.
Yeah.
You're talking about this like you're being denied a Veterans Day discount. Like I was in the fucking trenches. You don't understand. I read the entirety of Total Drama Equestria.
We fucking didn't.
We kind of did.
Total Drama Equestria is our fucking Korean War at this point.
We should finish it. I think we should finish it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We never read another story for like 10 years.
We'd be at it for tens of episodes.
No, we would be able to get to the anniversary episode quite a bit faster, just gotta say, you know.
There are way better long fan fictions we could turn it into. Every other episode is a short fic.
Hey, here's what we do. Like,
I can give you 3.
April 1st next year, we do one more episode of Total Drama Equestria, and then even if we don't finish the chapter, we just don't go back to it.
We stop right in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah, and then we just stop.
I like how I said don't talk about this story anymore, and you kept doing it.
Can't help it.
These guys keep bringing it up.
I mean, I personally just think we should go back to it sometime. You know, I mean, you know.
I literally said I'd consider
I
it.
have a preference for source material now because I've been getting those damn Twitter TDI videos in my mention.
Oh, you got a bit more understanding of the TDIs.
Yeah, I've got those videos that are just like Chris McClane going goblin mode for 15 minutes or whatever.
I mean, it's pretty comprehensive what the show's about, to be fair.
Yeah.
So, what was I going to say? If I can, I guess, speak some enlightenment that happened to me, I guess. It's just enlightenment, I don't know, but aside from just spurring me to do something with my life while I was jobless during a frickin' pandemic, like, yeah, that's pretty important to me. Like, this kept me relatively sane all those years.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta remember, it was April 2020. There was nothing to do.
There was an Animal Crossing. No, was there?
No. Yes, there was. Because Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yeah, but in April, I don't remember when it released.
Oh, I don't know.
Because Animal Crossing was a pandemic game, if I remember correct.
Yes, it was.
And it came out like the same day as Doom Eternal.
Yes, it did. So I didn't have money though. So what I created story time to provide. Oh my god, my dogs are on fire.
They're excited
you should do something about that.
They're excited about episode 100 as well.
Yeah, they're cheering for us.
Hell yeah!
I created story time to provide, just relatively easy, inexpensive content for C's Brain, which I am not a member of.
That's the best part, right? I'm not a member
Okay,
either.
here's a question. How many of us are in C's Brain?
I can't remember
Very.
if I was a member when it started.
I think
I have offered to rejoin since I've left now, in case anyone remembers me saying that.
I think
I
I'm, I think
remember.
I'm the only one here that's like a definite like member.
Hey,
Like, I'd rejoin, but I want like a consistent series to rejoin into.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I offered to make one, and then it was a bitch getting that started, and then basically got ghosted on account of no one was really interested.
I'd be down to join for anything, to be honest. It's not like I have anything to do.
I like that
Yeah.
you guys in fan base has the IQ of dogs.
What?
Because like I wanted to start up like a bi-weekly podcast where we can talk about where we like pick out some topics and be down for, and
yeah,
then,
I've
like,
been wondering about that podcast thing for a while now. Like, it's just never, it just hasn't happened.
It went MIA.
like I kind of just gave up on the idea after like 2 months of trying to coerce people into doing it, and nothing happened. So
Yeah, we'll discuss that off camera.
That's
that's an off-camera discussion.
Maybe not today though.
Right. Well, at some point we need to figure it out.
Yeah.
Time to have our 12th annual C's Brain emergency call. That'll be fun. This year will be the year that C's Brain bounces back.
We're gonna call it the Bees Brain because it's gonna be all about the B team.
Let's go! The B team takeover!
Let's go!
B team.
2024, it's our year.
The point was just to entertain myself and entertain ourselves and our audience with something relatively inexpensive. And yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, Harry mentioned it, and I'm taking inspiration from another show that tried to focus on goods, not in fan fiction, but just good media. I wanted to just I wanted to put a spotlight on just something that we generally don't talk about. Good media, like everyone always decided. Pardon me. Everyone always goes on about what?
I'm looking at Ped's mouse action here. That boy's. That boy's.
Oh, I wasn't even
that
looking
boy's-
at. I wasn't even looking at
That
that.
boy's busting it down.
I've just been moving my mouse around for the past few seconds. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Okay, so.
Nah, man,
have
fuck
fun,
it.
Joey. So, everyone everyone pores over why so-and-so bad fan fiction or bad game, movie, TV show, book doesn't work. And, yeah, I want to just focus on why something good works.
Yeah.
That's where the academic part of story time was supposed to come from, and I've attempted that to varying degrees of success, but
Yeah, and I mean, like,
yes, I just wanted to...
Sorry.
Go on.
No, I was just gonna say, like, on the off chance that we do read a story that we don't end up liking, like, it's not on purpose. Like, we're not like trying to like dig out trash. Like, it's just a matter of like we try reading something, we want to give it the benefit of the doubt and like give it its fair dues. But if we don't end up liking it, then like, that just happens. We're not trying to seek that kind of stuff, though.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
They can't all be winners.
I mean, they can be. You just gotta try hard enough.
That would require us to vet, and yeah, I don't think we do that. So
okay.
Yeah,
Again,
I don't
we
think
started.
I don't think we're gonna get like all of us to pre-read like a story before an episode.
And it doesn't even have to be all of us. It can be literally just one.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
we usually have at least one person read something before sending it into like the chats.
Excuse me. Yes, it's usually vetted, or at least read by at least one person. But again, stuff varies. So yeah, that's basically why Storytime exists. It came in at a dark time for a lot of people, and I just wanted to do something happy.
Yay.
Get some friends to enjoy jumping into a world. Years ago, I likened reading a fanfic or just reading a book in general to like jumping into the paintings of Mario 64. You're engrossing yourself in a world, and you're trying to understand the thought processes of these characters.
That's a pretty good analogy, actually.
I have never thought about the thought process of King Babam. I'm sorry.
No, I like that analogy though. That was pretty good.
Good, though.
I thought it was corny as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I mean, it was.
Wow.
Right around showing his true colors.
I'm sorry. That's just what I think.
I was trying to be nice, but
I mean, it is corny, but it works.
It's very epic gamer.
Wow, such epic minigame.
Y'all fray my patience down to the last wire sometimes.
You're welcome.
I did nothing. So, moving on.
Anyways.
Those are my lines, thank you. I'd ask you not take them. Alright, since you all like taking the piss, one of you can read a review about taking a... Thank you. Since you all like taking the piss, one of you can read a review, or maybe two, about taking a dump.
Ooh.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah. I'm down.
What reviews are we reading?
I gotta go to the bathroom right now, so this is great for me, Scrappy.
Oh yeah.
You're
really fitting.
We can find out exactly what happened to him.
I would rather not.
I mean, you're not interested? It's a natural process right around. Okay, you don't need to be grossed out by it. Everybody does it.
Oh, you're really slathering me in honey and tossing me into the bee sanctuary here.
This is what B Team's all about, baby.
When you return, Tanner, you can read this file I sent. Or maybe I'll read it. I don't know. At this point, we may as well just read both.
Yep.
You're doing one of them with the Doofenshmirtz voice. Have fun.
Alrighty. Cool.
And while I was going to the bathroom, just a reminder, it's actually almost 5 o'clock now. We got 45 minutes to get through this stuff.
Oh, they're too short. They are two short reviews. They should not take 45 minutes.
You never know.
Considering us.
Well, have you considered not being you for 45 minutes?
Hey, don't blame me. Blame these guys.
Trying to make us have an out-of-body experience, not being us for 45 minutes. I don't think so.
Yeah, I've like constantly waited for us to like be moving on like throughout this whole thing.
Apologies, I meant you as in you all.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. That's crazy. Remember how I said I wasn't going to eat something? Crazy. Well, I did eat a bag of chips in the shower earlier, but that's just a bag of chips, you know? It's a good bag of chips.
Get a snack, Pedriva. Like, you have time.
I've got time, but at the same time, what if
Is it
laps
time?
of work? I think that'd be great. They wouldn't know unless they find this, you know.
I've tried it before, and you just end up hungry, sad, annoyed, struggle to work, and what you want to happen doesn't happen.
Hey, you don't know me though, man. I haven't had any water today either. I'm trying to take myself out, you know?
You should drink coffee.
Ew.
Pat, you don't get paid for this. Why do you struggle? Why do you suffer for this art? I say with a question mark.
Why? Is my MO. Everything I do is just boom.
The world is content with the concept of my destruction, yet it doesn't have the balls to make it happen.
It's all about.
That's a book quote right there, Joey.
Fuck it, shit!
Yeah. Hey, that just means you gotta look back at the VOD, you know?
Alright, Scrappy, get that one down.
Fine.
But yeah. I'm always down to suffer from the consequences of my own actions. It's my favorite thing.
That's another book quote. God darn it.
I feel like we spent more time like just screwing around than like reading the story.
It wasn't.
I didn't intend this. I didn't intend this. I mean, this is basically a milestone, so we weren't really supposed to read anything.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how much shorter this would be if it was actually a 500-word story I wrote. Like,
It'd be over.
I mean, okay, on second thought, that might have been a good thing.
What the heck is this thing you sent, Scrappy? What the heck?
No.
That's the review.
Do not read it.
We're gonna hear it live.
Did you write this?
I doubt he did.
Do you think I would write that much profanity?
I don't know when I don't know when this came from.
That was the most concerned
Amazon?
I've ever heard anybody be.
Where did this come from?
The internet.
I'm so confused.
The internet is a beautiful place.
No, what the hell?
Look at him spoiling himself.
Yeah, Harry, you need to stop reading. You need to stop reading.
I'm not reading it, but like, I just want to know where Scrappy found this.
It's an Amazon review, Harry. It's just
why?
Fucking knew it was an Amazon review. Yes, let's go.
So, Joe, what was the thing you said earlier that you wanted me to type down?
What?
Talking to Joey.
Oh.
Damn it.
I'm gonna have to listen to the video again. Thanks a lot to everyone. Great job.
Hey,
One
just
second,
go like
I'm working on it.
2 hours into the VOD, you'll find it eventually.
The world is hell bent on my destruction, but it doesn't have the balls to make it happen.
Okay, the world.
There it is.
That's not word for word. That's slightly deviated, but that's as close as I can remember.
Yeah, I'll apply my flowery language to that down the line.
Mm.
Thank you.
Welcome. You say this to the guy that wrote, I think, 2 or 3 chapters. No, I think it was 3 chapters, but then I condensed one of the chapters.
And what did Pedriva say? I like suffering from the consequences of my own actions.
Something like that.
Yep, this is what Storytime is all about.
That's what it's all about, boys.
Just the friends we made along. Okay, I'm done with that one.
You know, it is called Storytime with Scrappy and friends. You all can share your favorite moments, stories, characters to voice or hear.
I want to hear what these guys had to say.
About what specifically?
About Storytime.
What Scrappy's just said.
I'm gonna be honest. I was typing something and didn't hear it all.
I'm gonna be honest, right? If I could go back in time and find the time to be involved more, I'd probably do it.
Tanner, have you back?
Yeah, I am back. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna have you. Did I type? Where did I type the thing?
It's in discussion.
Why is it in this? Man, I can't. I have been missing the channels. I've been typing stuff in the wrong channels all this time.
I'd say this is a good discussion. Good discussion topic.
I'm gonna just put it in Storytime planning.
Oh, and there it goes.
You're good.
Alright,
no,
Seascast episode 1, Storytime with Scrappy Thoughts.
Oh wait, I forgot.
Another thing here, huh?
Before I do anything particularly vile, I would like to point out that we actually do have one final written message from another alumnus.
Oh.
Yes, Common Spider, who read Bowser at least once in L stands for loser back in 2021, did just send a Yeah, she sent a text message to us.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's short. I'll just read it aloud.
I'm sure.
This is all her. I did not edit this at all. I didn't ask for this. I didn't like pre-write this. I did ask for it. I just didn't pre-write this. This is something she wrote of her own volition.
I'm scared.
Meowdy meow, and thank you again for the chance to be guttural and feral as beloved cartoon character Bowser on a recorded podcast. My family would be proud.
They would be.
Okay, nice.
Rest in peace, family.
I
So is that everything?
Those are all the messages I.
Wow.
The fact that I got. What?
You built that up for. You built that up for like I was about to read, this very heartfelt speech at the end of a Robin Williams movie, and then it's just like, hey, I had fun.
I meant it in the sense that I didn't make.
Yeah.
Obviously, I obviously wrote Maddie and Lewis's speeches. You want to call them that, but
Yeah.
I didn't write comments. That's what I was giving a disclaimer for.
No, I get it.
Like, meowdy, I don't know. I don't think she's like. I don't know if she's a cat person.
I think she just wanted you to say that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like, you said that with so much confidence, too. It seemed like you were rehearsing it. You were like, oh, this is my... Finally get to take advantage of my profile image.
I just had to drink some water. It's been a while. Story time on with Scrappy and friends. We're perpetually thirsty.
Yeah.
Give me some sip.
Somebody made a joke about. There was some joke about drinking water. I think Penn made like last year or something.
Oh, thick water?
There we go.
Thick water. That wasn't even a joke. That was a whole conversation. Man.
I don't even remember that.
You don't remember the thick water conversation?
No, I don't.
Y'all don't remember Cake 2-0?
Oh my gosh. Don't make me put that into a chapter 2 of my thing, please.
Hey, we got the Enzyme in this chapter. We might as well take 2-0 in the next one.
So what was I going to say? So, we thank you, Common. I hope you're doing all right.
And now we move on?
Yeah, I don't know how to segue. You can't segue from that. That's pure and wholesome, and the reviews we have are not.
This review.
Like, I'm gonna not have Tanner's review arrive first, and I'm gonna link something else. Who wants to read the other review?
Do we have to read it in Doofenshmirtz's voice for that other review?
I mean, you don't.
Okay, good. If I don't have to, then I'm down to read it.
So
Okay.
why are we reading these review things anyways?
Well, one, I'm just psychotic. Two, we need to pass just to pad out the episode, and I wanted to read them for a while. They're funny.
Okay.
Like, this is meant to be this is again, there's a reason I'm kind of laissez-faire about episode 100 right now. Like, the general, like, our anniversary episodes, we generally don't read anything, so this is a shoot the breeze episode. This is the equivalent of a party game.
We don't have any other like messages, so are we free to leave Ped's thing?
Oh yeah. Lewis, Maddie, Ottermelon had their recorded messages, and the Common had her text message. We're good. No, I didn't get anything else sent, unfortunately.
Okay.
I wanted a statement from Sed, who was in the Scooby-Doo story, but they couldn't do it in time. But they're doing well. They're doing well. Just wanted to let you all know.
Okay.
Good to know.
How do I X out of this? Okay.
It's You sent me this as I am sitting right next to my apartment door, Scrappy. I'm glad you gave me this to read.
You're very
What about what
welcome.
I'm gonna read? Because like
I have. Hold on. I got it. I found it. It's gonna be. It's too. I copied and pasted the text, but it's too big, so it's gonna be like in a file.
oh great.
So yeah, I guess we get to play a game of Who Laughs Last.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose
Not
this.
gonna be me.
I'm gonna lose this one, but
Oh my god, this feels like it already feels so on topic. Okay, so just before we actually read this, a few days ago, I was eating some gummy bears, and I kept finding some white powder in my gummy bears. Is this white powder? And I couldn't taste anything from it. I was like, this is weird. Is it poisonous? Like, what's going on here?
God,
I bought these. I bought these gummy bears from a discount store. So like it was super sketchy, right? They were on clearance and everything. Have you ever seen gummy bears on clearance? No, you haven't. That's how weird this was. So like I was eating them, I was like, what's going on? And just like all of a sudden, partway in, I feel this giant mass of bumpiness. I'm like, what the heck is that? And I slowly pull it out. It's not even the right color. It's like this bright green. And I just pull it out further, really freaked out by it, just to find out it's another gummy bear. Just a really, like, 6-inch long sour gummy bear in the middle of my bag of gummy bears. So this feels right up my alley already, just based on the title. So, anyways, see you in hell, Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Reviewed in the United States on June 5th, 2015. Flavor
Junior?
name, Gold. Did I say junior?
Yeah, you
June
said
15th.
Yeah, you said Junior 5th.
Junior. Well, it's the Junior 5th now, 2015. Flavor name, Gold Bears. It was my last class of the I almost said September. It was my last class of the semester, and the final exam was worth 30% of our grade. After a late night study session, I felt confident, but I had to decide between sleeping in or cooking breakfast. Oh, sleeping in or cooking breakfast, okay. My eyelids chose sleep. My stomach later regretted this decision, and after several uncomfortable stomach growls, I finally decided to make a quick stop by the campus bookstore and grab a snack before my test. Since the semester was ending and everyone was going home for the summer, a lot of items were on sale, including the snacks and candy that they kept up front. Oh, see, this is exactly me. Let's go. Being in the hungry state that I was in, it felt only logical to pick the largest yet least expensive candy in order to get more bang for my buck. And there they sat. 2 bags of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Buy one, get one free. What a deal, I thought naively. I would eat 1 bag before my test and 1 bag afterwards. As I walked to class, I gleefully chewed on those abominable little bastards, unaware of the utter mayhem that would soon unleash upon my poor anus. I sat down at my desk as the professor informed us that, due to issues with cheating in the past, restroom breaks would be prohibited until the completion of the exam. I have lived this. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'll give you 10 minutes to use the restroom now. This will be your last chance. Any takers? The demon bears hadn't released their unholy necromancy upon my stomach yet. So in my moment of ignorant foolishness, I remained seated, still munching on those miniature bear-shaped bombs. After the students wise enough to take the professor's office... I almost said the officer. After the students wise enough to take the professor's offer had returned, the professor handed out the test. I was 6 questions in when it happened. It started subtly at first, almost like a slight tingly sensation in my lower abdomen. I thought nothing of it, assuming my intestines were just doing their thing. Little did I know that my intestines were trying desperately to warn me of the horror that was on the horizon. By question 9, it happened again. But this time, it was followed by a sharp pain. as if those infernal hellions as if those infernal hellions had orchestrated an attack upon my colon. I fought to contain the groan that tried escaping my lips. I can't read. It was at this point I began to panic. Something was going horribly wrong. Huh? Was going horribly wrong?
Typo.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Something was going horribly wrong, and I needed to get through this test before it got any worse. By question 14, my worst fear was upon me. The Satan bear's burning, hot, liquidy dark magic crashed against my anal sphincter like a tidal wave. I was able to close the hatch just in time, but those relentless, toxic bears beat against it like orcs breaking down the doors of Helm's Deep. I knew I wouldn't be able to so much as shift in my seat without risking a breach. I kept fighting through my exam, clenching my cheeks with all my might. Beads of sweat began rolling down my neck. Suddenly, a loud, gurgling war cry came from my belly, and the entire class lifted their heads. At this point, nothing mattered except expelling this ungodly presence from my bowels. With 15 questions left, I promptly wrote C for every answer and ran out of the classroom. My professor yelled something, but I was too preoccupied with the volcanic eruption that needed to take place before I could find sweet relief. I burst into the restroom like the Kool-Aid Man, and behold, the handicapped stall was empty. Sun rays from the adjacent window shone upon it, as if it were a gift from God himself. It took me less than 0.5 seconds to undo my belt buckle, pull down my pants, and finally relax my weary buttocks upon the toilet seat.
Oh my god.
It took absolutely no effort to expel this demon. Almost immediately, the floodgates of hell were opened and let me restart this. Almost immediately, the floodgates of hell were opened, and the damned, liquefied soul of an entire bag's worth of gummy bears cried as they burned through my sphincter and into the watery abyss below. I had never felt such stimulus relief. Or simultaneous. I never felt such simultaneous relief and anguish in my life. After 30 more minutes of this, oh my god!
Oh no.
After 30 more minutes of this, I immediately went home, dug a hole in my backyard, and burned the remaining bag of gummy bears. I leave with this. Do not, I repeat, do not eat these spawns of Satan. Not only did they cause me to fail my final test, but the anguish I experienced is something I wouldn't wish upon anyone, not even my worst enemy. The only place these godforsaken hell bears belong are buried deep below the Earth's surface. 20,530 people found this helpful.
I've seen the sugar-free gummy bear reviews before, and they're freaking brilliant.
This is beautiful.
Skill issue.
Skill issue for real.
Skill issue. Just digest it better.
Yeah.
Just don't be weak.
Yeah, have a stronger colon. How about that?
Yeah. I see. Yes. Oh god. Why did they make this? Did they mean to make it destroy our bowels?
Maybe it's supposed to be a laxative. You never know.
Okay. Thank you for the reveal.
You're welcome.
Alright. I have to be right back real quick.
Oh, okay.
Okie dokie. So we just have this one last review left to read.
I remember seeing a review which is like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, like on my backside or something.
Dude, something about sugar-free gummy bears just activates the artist in everybody.
Oh. You see, they're really writing from the heart.
Yeah.
Disease.
You know how
the
back
heart.
in the day when English teachers would like have you read something and they want you to say like what the author's like what the
Intent
author
was?
was trying to tell us? Yeah. You can really feel it with the Gummy Bears
Yeah,
review.
yeah. The curtains were brown.
But they used to be blue.
I think I won the challenge, and I hate admitting this, but my friend sent me a message. And one, I'd heard this story before, and two, my friend sent me a message. So for your little you laugh, you lose, I just started texting him. I just started I started texting him recommendations for American Dad episodes.
Nice. Be like, hey, bro, you seen this episode right here? Episode 32 of season 6?
Yeah, no, that's literally what it was. I told no, hold on. The Santa arc goes crazy. The Christmas arc.
All right, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really.
Christmas.
No, I just made. I just. I don't know. I barely engaged with this show and really just dragged everyone into my tism. I'm sorry.
Hey, it filled empty void space, but now you know what it's time for?
I'm up.
You're up.
All right. How many of these do we got? Because I'll be honest, I feel bad about not listening. I feel rude.
It's just
I think this is the only one left.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, no, there's two, because one of them was required to be in Doofenshmirtz's voice.
That was the Gummy Bear one, if you read it.
Was it?
Yeah, I said one of them. If you did either or, just do one of them with the voice, and Pedro took the Gummy Bear, so you can do the other
You
review.
can do this one in Goofen. You can Doofenshmirtz if you want.
Alright, Harry the Platypus. Okay, we're in character, everyone. We are in character. I have my lines in front of me. I've done my vocal exercises. Me. You, which I've learned is a different animal from a yak. Anyway, right, let me drink some water. This actually will be very painful. He's got a very, very guttural, very raspy voice, not necessarily guttural. Do not eat fat-free potato chips. They will grease your ass, Perry the Platypus. Don't say a fucking word. I like potato chips, but I can't eat them and they're very much or I'll get fat. I tried out those Pringles fat-free chips because they were super low-cal, barbecue flavored. The fuck? The can said they had 70 calories per serving, which meant the whole can had 490 calories total inside. I could munch through a can in a day without with my lunch, dinner, etc. So I got several cans and began enjoying one a day for the past 4 days. But what they don't tell you, except in this tiny print you can read without a fucking inscription manual, is that the primary ingredient is something called oilan, which I have since learned is Latin for unwashable and indestructible ass grease. That sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but look, right here, I've got the can. Oh yeah, I'm not even kidding. So today, while I'm standing in the living room, debating whether or not laundry or dishes will get done first, I get the urge to fart. I live alone, so sweet. I let the honk loose, and it's wrong. Something just sounded wrong. I know my own wind, and I have never farted a sound that sounded like a fart wrapped in a pillow. Oh yes, something was very wrong. I had just shat myself. But this evil oiling makes shitting yourself sound almost like a regular fart. And I had not been particularly attentive. It could have easily gone unnoticed, I'm telling you. That's how utterly covert and evil this oil and stuff is. What the fuck? What if I'd gone to hang out with friends or gone for a drive? What then? So I walk carefully to the bathroom in this robe. Before I even sit on the toilet, I wad paper up and carefully wipe from the front. Sure enough, it was light brown and had the texture of soft sparkle. You fucking Pringle bastards. I sat down and pushed a bit, and lo, out came a jet that I didn't even feel an urge for 1 minute earlier. It piled in the bowl like brown marshmallow fluff. The problem rose when I tried to wipe. I went through a whole fucking roll of toilet paper and could not get it all off me. So, I jumped in the shower. Yep, it's gross, but it had to be done. There I stood, water pouring down, cheeks spread, and using my own hand to make certain I'm clean. That was when I discovered that after using my hand to wipe myself, before I had soaped the area, my hand came back covered in some sort of transparent grease. It was so fucking foul. The grease made water bead off my hand. It was tacky too, and very difficult to manage. So I grabbed the bar of soap and went to work. You fucking Pringle bastards! The bar of soap came away coated in grease as well, and would no longer wash. I had to turn the water hot and massage the soap for 5 minutes to get it at a point where I could use it again. It took me an hour to get the fucking grease off the pucker. I shudder to think of what it's doing inside me right now. But I will be damn sure I never eat that shit again. Fucking Pringle bastards. This is where the joke about anal leakage came from. It's real. Fuck Pringles.
Jesus Christ, what the hell?
Oh my god.
That sounds like the backstory that Doofus was explaining his latest innator to Perry.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the entire time.
Everyone's the same fucking thing.
Dude, if Disney ever purchases Adult Swim, they should just, bring this specific review in for a Phineas and Ferb reboot.
Yo, the Phineas and Ferb Rick and Morty crossover.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That go hard.
Which segues into
I know what we're gonna do today. Yeah, shit.
Which segues into my latest innator. The pipe bomb in the boiler room of Pringle's headquarters innator.
Okay, well, thank you, Tanner. I have definitely missed the Doofenshmirtz voice.
It was a strain.
I can imagine. You'll be using it again soon.
Oh, dope! Thank you, Scrappy. You're so fucking charitable. I love you. That's great. I love that. Thank you.
Anytime, buddy. I probably should have just asked you to use the Bowser Jr. voice or something, which definitely would have given a different dimension to this.
Oh god.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Maybe the Gummy Bears review, but not the Pringles one.
Oh. We done yet?
I'd say we're about done. What a way to end it.
Yeah, I think.
You sure this wasn't the April Fool's episode?
I think we just need to wrap up at this point. I wasn't expecting this to go on for
Guys, it actually is almost 8.
Yeah,
See,
Alright,
I told you.
Yeah, let's wrap this up, please.
It's not my fault we started late, people.
Yeah, it's not my fault either. Okay, I was early.
I actually did show
I
up
was on
early
time.
for once. I showed up early for once. I was the good child for once. This is great. Okay, well, we finished with a steaming dump, so I guess that's... I think that's supposed to be thematic or something. In spite of all my snark, I am happy that we managed to get this far. I'm grateful to all of those who have watched over the last several years, and we hope to see you again very soon. Episode 101 is... Pardon me?
Sorry.
Episode 101 is actually kind of planned. We'll read a 101 Dalmatians story because synergy.
Let's go.
Have you found one, or are you gonna just...
Absolutely not. I have the weekend to do it, though.
Okay.
So...
Maybe we'll start doing this regularly again.
Beginning of the episode. Regularly.
Yeah, because...
Let's not say regular next to Dr. Doofenshmirtz. He's still reeling from the Pringles.
Yeah.
Oh, God!
Beginning of the episode, Scrappy be like, I'll have all your heads mounted. End of the episode. I love you guys!
I really like that. There's something like very haunting about like having an excess amount of diarrhea is one thing, but like there's something haunting about it being greasy in particular. There's something
Dude had literal grease in his butt.
That sounds awful.
And then having enough grease to coat the soap.
To be honest, that's selling to somebody.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
I'm imagining cutting back to Perry in his little lair and monograms like, you know what? I can understand why you let him off this time.
Page of monobrow.
Oh gosh. What was I say? Yeah, those reviews were gross. I'm sorry.
I'm kind of glad Jason wasn't here to hear that, because he's had like issues recently. So.
Oh no!
Thanks for telling us. I guess. I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry he's had to go through that, but.
Poor Jason.
Jason has been.
He can empathize.
Jason has been on the receiving end of just a lot of abuse today, like in my story.
Yeah.
Hello.
Man. Hello.
Add in your story.
Yeah, in my story, and then the rest of the episode. So, yeah, that's about all I've gotten. All I got, really. I thank you all for being here, you narcissistic assholes. I love you dearly.
Yeah, I love me too.
Wow.
One day I'll
me
find someone to
narcissistic.
love
I
me.
had to.
We needed the contrast.
Yeah.
I hate me and I can't focus on anything else.
Let me give you something to focus on. What?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Look,
Finally happening!
All of you are talented individuals who are deserving of self-love and self-care and love and care from other people. And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to end the episode. I'm saying that because I mean it.
I started studying Riz. How's it going?
Andrew. So, yes, that's about all I've got. We have 9 minutes, so Pedrovia has to leave, so yes, I think that's about all I have to say. Thank you all for being here, and we hope to see you again very soon.
Beep, beep.
This has been Storytime episode 100, and get the hell out.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Finally.